mind. Hey, I know what y'all talking about. I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine.
With the dragons. What do you think of that? That was great. That was pretty.
Yeah. Set. There's another priest in the who was revived from death, and it's like you run out of here for nothing. You didn't what? You didn't bring a medicine kit with you, did you? Nothing at all, eh? Huh?
Which it did you? Nice.
It was the whole night like this. It was great, dude.
Oh boy.
And I don't know what's. I almost feel. I'll feel sad if you decide to play that because he made a character he never talks because he like has telepathy, and then he made another character that always talks like this. It's like so polar opposite, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right. So, all right. Oh, we got 6 characters. Okay, 6 players.
You never guess who his god is either.
Isn't it oh, I don't want to spoil for them.
Go ahead,
I
you
know.
say it.
Well, before I forget, I'm gonna award you guys some XP.
What? No inspiration?
Yeah, what the hell?
I thought I was gonna hear inspiration, but hell no.
Hold on, let me get you negative. Can
Yeah.
I do negative? No.
What
No,
we
I
did was inspiredly stupid.
Didn't say which way it had to go.
Yeah, we just said we had to get in there. So, front door seemed like the most logical method. And you don't knock, you just smash it. That's how it works.
He said luck. He didn't say good or bad.
Oh.
Oh, I gotta get this voice out of my head now. See what happens.
Yep, now you're stuck in it. Now Geist is going to have like a weird like...
He was doing such a good job that half of the party started talking like rednecks by the end. It was fucking weird.
Everybody had my accent at the end.
Yeah, by the end of the night, it was so weird. I noticed that.
Fairfax was a redneck. Didn't know it, did you?
I know, right? Great.
That's awesome.
Shit.
Oh boy. So when last we left off, you guys had defeated the Marauders that were formerly of Smiler's. Following Smiler the Defiler, decided to follow a devil named Bitter Breath, who met her demise at the hands of a pit fiend known as Theoden. And you guys were able to survive and started to take a long rest, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
After you guys divvied out, I think we divvied out everything. Check the party sheet. You guys got a bunch of stuff still in there. What are you guys gonna do with that stuff?
Ooh.
There's a couple soul coins still in there.
Oh, I put the soul coins back because that's what Smiler asked for. He only asked for 2 in return. So those are the 2 I put back.
I think I put the bag of holding app is back on, so you guys have that. So you can. I'm gonna delete this shield of the Hidden Lord since there's still a +1 Great Club and a rapier in there. Nothing else apparently in your gold. I'm assuming you got gold in there, right?
I can't imagine Gabrielle carrying too many soul coins. So,
No, Gabriel's not picking any up. He's pure of heart.
are you metagaming right now? Like, honestly, are you? Like...
Oh boy. Let's just say when he grabs one, he doesn't immediately drops it, feeling it hot to his touch. It just starts hurting him painfully. So he knows better to grab one.
Man, I really wish Walken could use the pitchfork. I just think a devil guy with a pitchfork is just classic, but that is just not.
It's so cliche though, really.
I know, right? Yeah.
But they're gonna have your wife next to you with a shovel.
How'd you know that's what she
different
was doing?
cliche.
Yeah.
So, next thing you're gonna want is a pointy. Wait, you already have. Sorry.
It doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't. It doesn't say you can't use it. It just says you would have disadvantage on attacks.
Yeah, that's awful. Why would I do that? I already have enough disadvantage with having one eyeball, so.
Oh.
I look at it as an advantage because they just keep you on that side of my face.
Oh shit! Is that 23,000? Is that level up or no?
Woken, when you came back, you had your eyeballs back.
Oh shit! Damn.
Oh, from Zariel.
You died.
Nice. Are my ears put back in place?
Yes, they are. You're whole. Just as you were meant to be.
No, he said they're back. He didn't say they're back in the right place.
No, they're back in the right place.
My face, my beautiful face.
He's back.
Look at me, guys.
He's back.
Look at me.
He's back.
Look like Picasso.
Oh, look, the ear is back at the right place, and look, eyeball. I can see your. Did Geist get his eyeball back or no?
No.
Oh,
Geist
looks like you
doesn't
need to make some
friends.
more deals with devils.
No, Geist doesn't have any friends. So am I taking these soul coins, or who's taking the soul coins?
No, I took the whole bag of soul coins. There's 23 of them, and then Smiler asked for 2 back, so I put those 2 back.
Oh, that's right. That's what there's 2.
Oh, okay.
So I have 21.
An unfinished letter to his mother. What is it? To who? What is it? There seems to be a sheet of parchment made of an imp wing. Oh, it's airmail.
Yeah.
The parchment contains an half-written letter to him.
Ooh. Belazoo blood. Do I know what a Belazoo is?
Roll me Arcana.
It's like a regular gazoo, but you're in hell. So.
Oh, that's a kazoo.
With a 13, you have no idea.
Isn't kazoo an alien?
Either way, this unless anyone else wants what I'm assuming is devil blood or something, I will take it.
No, you're all the blood person.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. You know, you go down.
Maybe you could use it for a transfusion at some point.
I was thinking, guys, should just grab the bottle and just jam it in your mouth, thinking it's a health potion.
Oh God, I will put it far away from my potions on my belt.
You do not use.
So you guys are pretty beat up and tired, so you guys can make camp here. You guys are in a fortress. The doors are kind of broken down, but yeah.
We could pile some shit in the way, at least for now. Or, Gabrielle could make another tiny hut in the doorway because people can't pass through it.
That's true. I have to stay in there though.
Yes, he would have to stay in.
That's a good idea to put the. I mean, they can't pass the thing. I can make it like, I don't know, brown color or whatever, so people can't see inside. And
correct. No, it's opaque. It's opaque by definition. It's opaque. It's not.
No, I thought you could change the color, man.
You can change it, but it's still opaque.
Opaque means you can't see through it.
Yeah, that's what the spell says.
Oh,
the spell says clearly.
Okay. But okay, I'll make it like the rust red of the ground.
Sure, it's easy. Easy enough. So Gabriel makes his tiny hut. Now y'all can.
I think last time I also said that it conjures some food and whatnot, so we have food to eat and
yep.
Water to drink and the hut.
Okay. So you conjure up food and stuff, and y'all start partaking of the food. Does not taste great, but you know it does fill up your belly. You guys don't feel weak by consuming it. Just
Oh,
just tastes
okay.
like rotting flesh and piss.
Man, what I wouldn't give for some demon ichor right now. That stuff is fire. At least it has flavor. My God.
Yeah, but I find. I won't say it. I was about to say, you know, kind of, but it hurts when you pee. So, anyways,
Oh.
Did we level up?
Yeah.
I didn't catch that. Did we level up?
I think we did. I'm reading 25,000 and level 7
Okay.
23,000. So
Yeah, based on you guys definitely gained another level, so go ahead and do your leveling thing.
oh my gosh, you should have told us like a week in advance. It's gonna take forever.
I know level 7. There's so many things you could do.
Well, can you do rogue or you do ranger? But I'm not a rogue, so I guess I have to do ranger. Okay.
Wait, you're a ranger? I thought you were.
What?
Oh my God, I'm so.
As you guys, I planned it this way. As you guys are going through your stuff,
Yeah, I always say that.
I will narrate a few things that are going on, to get a little bit of time.
Ability score improvement either way.
Yep, just go for Dex. You're a rogue.
What? Who? No idea what you're talking about.
Just put that one level in cleric.
Well, you know, I was thinking.
3 classes. You don't have to
Anyone else want a hexblade dip like I did? Come on.
I was thinking about like a dip into barbarian.
Oh,
No, Jesus Christ! So you can rage.
Or druid. I could shape change. That'd be fun.
Yes.
It's no build. It's just for just having fun here.
So as you guys are resting, hang on, I just got to.
I thought we were way off. I wasn't even thinking about this. Unlike Matt, he's already got his character planned out to level 20. So.
oh yeah, I definitely do. Ain't no shame in that.
It's starting. I told you, it's contagious.
Yeah, it sure is. Damn it.
So you don't want to say something stupid, you just there. It just comes out. Yeah. Nothing wrong with a redneck having a deity of Il Mater, right? Mater?
Oh, that's cute, Matt. Oh
Il
my God.
Mater.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm sure you didn't plan that either.
No. Just he asked me who my deity was, and I went, oh, it's Il. Oh, damn, that fit. Well, he's a cleric, so what do you expect? Redneck cleric. He runs around healing people and stuff, so. Reaches into his pack and pulls out, snake skin and knucklehead salve.
Okay, so as you're resting, and Gabriel is in his dome, looking through his spell book, wondering what he could done better to aid his comrades and not losing those seconds of breath. He hears a very familiar voice in his ear. It says, Why do you doubt yourself, young one? Didn't I teach you better?
What? Sorry. What did he say?
I thought I was gonna hear a Yoda
It's
voice.
not a he. It's a she.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Can't you
Why?
tell?
Why are you? Hey, I don't do voice. I don't do.
Just
I
teasing,
don't do.
just teasing.
I don't do voice.
I don't do voices either.
Why you doubt yourself, young one? Didn't I teach you better?
That's I guess the familiar voice, the voice of
Your grandma.
my.
Your grandma.
Oh, okay. Um, I guess Gavra would think to himself, doubt myself. Um, I hope I haven't.
I think you have. You keep.
How so?
Well, you're down here in the hells. You want to succeed, don't you?
Yes.
So why do you doubt yourself?
I what kind of doubt?
Do you have faith in your friends, your fellows that have made bargains with these evil creatures?
I don't doubt that their intentions are good and that they will indeed free the city. I just weep for their souls.
Ah, yes, their souls. Lost are their souls. Or are they? I mean, after all, they have you.
I'm just but a humble Asimar in hell, trying to keep evil at bay. Think uh I can show them goodness, but I can't force them in a different path. And their fate is their own.
True. But although their fate is their own, they're always those that can help steer others to do the right thing. You
I
know,
hope by the example that I've lived so far down here that they will see the light. Maybe they will correct.
well, I I don't think that's accurate statement. Example you've given. I mean, you've kind of have a narrow view of the devils, don't you?
Narrow view. What other view is there?
Well,
They're devils. They live to torment uh, the good people of the material plane.
yes, but for some
They
reason
deal in souls.
they do deal in souls. But you do know they honor their bargains, right?
Yes, I mean, maybe, but no, their hidden agenda is impossible to peer into. I will never make a deal with the devil. Are you trying to test me?
No, I'm not trying to test you. I'm trying to ask why you doubt yourself.
I don't.
Okay. So, how do you plan to save El Terrell?
With a lot of effort and a good heart, and if I can't, at least I'll do my best.
Okay. All right. I guess let me give you a tale. Do you know why devils honor their bargains?
It's in their nature.
No. No, it's not in their nature. It's what they agreed to long ago. In fact, eons ago. The Lord of the Hells himself, Asmodeus, made this bargain. And do you know who he made it with?
Who would that be?
The heavens themselves. A bargain was struck between heaven and hell. You see, long ago, Asmodeus was a celestial general. He betrayed the heavens.
You speak falsities. I will not.
I am not. I am not speaking
I would
falsely.
not risk my soul to make deals with the devil for a supposed greater good.
Let me tell you.
I would do this on my own.
Let me tell you the tale, young
Your
one.
goodness, that's it.
And you see your grandma, and you feel her, and you don't feel evil. You feel warm, light sensation. She says, "Don't be so arrogant and fool and naive. Let me spin my tale. You cannot be just completely, well, like your father, a dunce. Listen to me, grandson. Long ago, a heavenly strike force penetrated hell and captured Asmodeus. They brought him back to Mount Celestial to answer for his crimes. There are some who believed Asmodeus allowed himself to be captured, knowing what would happen next. You see, Asmodeus was captured to answer for his crimes, and he claimed rights under an ancient law known as the Pact Primal. The first law, and some quite possibly the first legal code that ever existed in heaven. It was the founding agreement among the first planes of the law. With this claim, he asked for basically a fair trial, and the heavens had to honor it. So it began the trial of Asmodeus. Primus of the Mordrons was appointed as a neutral arbiter and judge. The alleged crimes of Asmodeus, spanning eons at that point, were limitless. Even the testimony to their effect was seemingly without end, as an angelic horde bore witness one after another. At last, Primus, having grown weary of the proceedings, called a halt to the testimony. After all, the scope of Asmodeus's illimitable acts had been well established, and their sheer quantity was irrelevant. You see, right at that moment, Sonny, an angel who had not yet had the opportunity to testify the atrocities that she had personally witnessed was outraged. And she violently demanded that she be allowed to speak. When Primus ordered her to be silent, the altercation sprawled into a brawl, which completely disrupted the proceedings. The angel was subdued, and she paid a little penance for her outburst in court. The proceedings then continued at that time, and Asmodeus was allowed to defend himself. And he made a simple defense. Again, although his former comrades interpreted his actions as a betrayal, they had not actually violated the principles of law at that time. Indeed, they had upheld the law by preventing an alliance between hell and the abyss. which might have swept all of the other planar powers. The Blood War, and she kind of like, you see her. You see her. You see your grandma kind of like spread herself, and your dome inside. You can now see that Blood War, all the demons and devils fighting. You seem surrounded. You're like your bubble's in the middle of that war. As she points out, the Blood War, fought by the devils, now safeguards law from chaos of the abyss. In the end, Asmodeus prevailed. His acts may have been evil. I agree. But the Primus ruled that they were ultimately in accordance with the law, and were thus in accord with the Pact Primal. The law, which had been once the bedrock of the heavens, now became Asmodeus's holy right to test the merits of mortal souls. I.e., tempt them to evil. And claim those souls which were hell's due. Now, however, that pact also included Primus's ruling that Asmodeus was bound to carry a rod, the ruby rod of Asmodeus, an artifact that both signified Asmodeus's divine right, but also bound him, and through him, the other devils of hell, to uphold the bargains they made with the mortals. Now, Sonny, you know me as a lore keeper. I studied for centuries. And now in the afterlife, I know a little bit more. You're in hell. You may have to barter, but you don't always have to barter with your soul. Just remember that. Yes, sir, you always want something, but a deal's a deal in their eyes. Just want you to have a little bit more room if you needed to act. It's not evil if heaven itself has already done it once. Just wanted you to know that. I am proud of you. And I know that you upheld the family's legacy down here. But you're here for a reason. You need to find it. And it's not just to save El Terrell at this point. I think you're here to save your friends too. One last advice. When you go to the Emporium, find a friend of mine, the barber. She'll help you. And your grandma, this little silhouette disappears from your vision. Your dome goes back to its rust red.
Okay.
So I guess during this time, I'll kind of go up to Theoden and say, Theoden, I can't. Did you turn into a devil? What What was that all about?
Yes, I did. When I died, uh, Gargoth made a deal with me that he would help us save El Terrell if I would use his power and free him. And I saw two of us were down already, and me being the third, I feared for El Terrell. So it was a sacrifice I was willing to make.
Yeah, I think that, in the face of seeing your friends and the place that we grew up together at in jeopardy, that was probably a wise choice. I myself made a similar choice, and we're gonna have to deal with these when we get to there. But the way I see it, as Hell Riders, as long as all we do is to protect El Terrell, then we could do no wrong, right?
Exactly.
Right. But also, like, what did it feel like to be a demon? That's super cool.
It was very cool. I just amazing power flowing through me. Something I've never experienced that much power. And I feared Bitterblood when I saw him, but as soon as I had the power, I realized that there was probably nothing that he could do to stop me, so I would be able to stop him and save you all in El Terrell.
Yeah, it worked out great. I mean, you were amazing. You had claws, and you had like those weird, like backwards feet that like animals have. It's awesome. Next time you turn into one of those, you have to let me ride you, okay? Maybe. If
We'll
Gargoth
see.
will allow it. Okay, okay.
We'll see.
Sorry, apparently I get to hell and I just want to ride everything I see.
But being winged and be able to fly, that was an amazing feeling. Even for somebody who's used to the caves in the ground and the mines, being in the air was an amazing feeling.
I had forgotten that you were flying too. Man, how come you got all the cool powers? I'm just kidding.
There are risks to my cool powers.
I'm sure, yeah. Do you feel like you get lost in there sometimes? Like, is there more than one person on the wheel, so to speak?
Yes, that, and it can take its toll on my soul.
Oh, yeah, that whole soul thing.
So I don't want to completely forfeit my soul.
And you won't. You hear the voice of Gargoth. As long as you free me. And as he says this, you see a vision of the shield in a pool of lava melting. And you hear him say, "Take me to Bell's Forge. Throw me in the fire. Only that."
And Bell's Forge isn't something that we have any idea where it is at this point.
Unfortunately, you don't know exactly where it is. But
Let's check our useless map. I'm just kidding.
okay. Well, actually, as you open up and you say "useless map,"
The map talks to you.
you
shit.
you look at it.
There's Mount Doom. That must be where I take it.
You look at it, and both you and Thurden look, and y'all can read this map. In fact, you know exactly where Bell's Forge is, which is right here.
Do we know exactly where we are?
As you look through the map,
You got a GPS?
as you look through the map, Smiler actually says, you have a map of Avernus. Interesting. Oh, look. And he points where you guys are at. You guys are right here.
There's a
Oh.
little sign that appears on the map says you are here.
Uh-huh.
Moves around
So-
as you.
So we're on the other side of the river Styx,
Mm-hmm.
just a bit south. Okay.
Correct.
All right. Well, with no sun or anything, is there an obvious way to like navigate to make sure we're going what is north on this map? Like we
The
just have to look for landmarks.
the answer is that you know how to navigate using this map. You do know the direction.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, we could definitely go to Bell's Forge if that's what you need to, save your own soul. But I do think that we need to first prioritize, getting all these pieces so that we can. What did that lady want to build us again? Sorry, I'm checking my notes here. Session was that?
You know that she promised
Maggie.
Mad Maggie promised to help Lulu remember,
That's right.
but she needed her dream machine to be able to go appear in her mind, be fixed, and she needed 4 parts. She gave you
Yeah.
clues on where 2 of the parts might be.
Yeah, she said the Wandering Emporium might have the cog box, and Maggie's sister could possibly help with the Heartstone.
Right.
But we need to find someone who knows where astral pistons are, and there's some special sand, I guess.
Right. You don't know where the sand is at all. Don't even know what it's called completely. She didn't know the name of it. She knows some kind of sand. Didn't know exactly the name, and the other part she didn't know where it was at all. Like, so.
Oh, we have a lead on the Emporium, and anywhere that sells rare items like this may have an idea on where to get other rare items. So I think that's our best clue for now. Unless you all see anything that could be an astral piston here in this hellhole of a fortress.
Y'all can look around. I mean, if you wished. You guys don't exactly know what an astral piston looks like, so.
I'll ask Smiler. Smiler, do you happen to know something called an astral piston? Does that ring any bells? You seem like a mechanical-minded fella.
The only piston I know is,
Well, I know the last pot I pissed in, but that's about it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Speaking of which, Geist, did you put that outside? Your urine is reeked since we got to Avernus.
Oh, my bad.
I think that the air doesn't agree with the Furbolg innards or something.
Furbolg.
Furbolg?
Wow.
Aren't you a Furbolg?
Uh,
Goliath? Goliath.
No.
Sorry.
No.
See, I don't
no.
see race, so
Well, apparently you see better than I do. How'd you get that fixed?
No, I think I see worse with my new eye. Yeah, apparently.
Is it real? I go up and try and tap it.
Well, seems real. It's not glass or anything. Does it have weird coloration or anything like that, DM?
The what? I'm sorry?
My eyeball.
No, your eyeball is just normal. It's all normal.
Not white or droopy or anything like that.
No, nothing's.
Well, that was boring. I figured you'd get something cool.
No.
I know, or if like zoomed in like binoculars or something, that'd be sweet. Well, maybe if I kill more demons, my patron will reward me with better eyes.
And maybe a cool sound effect when you zoom in.
Enhance.
Now,
yeah. So
now one thing as you guys are talking and noticing is you guys do notice that Lulu is kind of flying around all of you, kind of looking at you guys weird, and then she kind of flies into Gabriel's little bubble. Kind of lands on his lap, sniffs him for a second,
I think he ran downstairs.
and
Oh, I didn't realize Gabriel was all by himself.
I don't know if you guys were in there. It didn't sound like you guys were in there roaming
Oh,
around the fortress and stuff. He can't leave the. He has to stay in there.
Oh,
It's,
well,
it's-
it's comfy in there. I
taking a
would have
rest?
been in there with him.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we were all taking a rest inside.
oh, you guys are all
Yeah.
resting inside. Oh, okay. So you guys have it.
Yeah, it's comfortable in there. I'm not hanging out in hell any longer than I have
I
to.
got you. I got you.
I have standards, friend.
Okay, so you guys are all resting.
This is where you come from.
Yeah.
You'd be at home here.
Yep. I'll cut.
All right, who's the racist now?
Cuddled in there. Well,
Great.
Uh-huh.
Lulu is
understand.
on it. Basically on Gabrielle's lap, and she is eyeing
That's nice.
the rest of you guys irely. Not guys necessarily, but definitely third and sniffing him.
I'll, I don't know. Lulu doesn't talk. She's not very intellectual, but I would like to know if she's scared of what happened third day. Fishes.
Oh, you can ask her. Is she,
Yeah, so I'll ask. Gabriel's gonna ask her, Lulu. You saw what happened to Thurden.
Yes.
How do you feel about it? Are you okay?
Evil. Evil.
Yeah. I think the same thing.
I remember something. A friend of mine long ago. Can't remember. I wish I could remember.
Your friend, this friend of yours, how does Thurden reminds you?
The thing she turned into, the pit fiend.
You recognize it?
I recognize the creature, not that one.
Hmm.
Bell. Bells was with my friend. He hurt her.
You're sounding really far.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I did turn my head a little bit as I was looking at something. Bell was with her and hurt her. Bell was his name.
And Bell was also a pit fiend, just like what Thurden turned into.
Yes. I remember that.
Well, I just hope that the path that they chose is not going to lead them. I am worried about them too. It's never a good thing when you turn into a devil.
No, it's not. I'll be watching them.
Good. Me too. Hopefully they will still see the light.
Yes.
I think I will try to, as much as I can, just make small talk to her to see if she remembered anything about the celestial plane, like wherever she's from, Arcadia or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Just to try to learn more about Lulu
All right.
and learn more about
Okay, so as you were asking her this,
Celestial, because I guess we both speak Celestial, and it's nice to be able to kind of
Practice your language.
practice the language with somebody.
okay, so as you speak to her in Celestial, Lulu starts reciting stuff from her memories.
Ooh.
Oh.
Um, she starts saying, I remember long ago, my friend Zarya, she became aware of a demonic lord, Yunagu. He had invaded the material planes and was leading a Null army, sacking a settlement north of the river Shianthar. Zariel, myself, and a band of angels, we journeyed into the material plane. And we put an end to Yinagov, the depredations. We caught up to the demon lord in a village. I can't remember the name of the village. But we weren't the only ones hunting the demon. Hell sent a strike force also. They had been tracking Yunagu. I remember when they came, we were in the middle of a fight. We were losing. We were losing angels. The devils came and they started fighting the demons.
Well, it was quite fortunate that they show up, I guess.
Jinagu escaped, but his army was decimated and scattered to the winds. I remember that. And after the battle, there were tensions between us and the infernal host. But Zariel, she spoke to the devil's leader, Glassjaw. Glassjaw was the devil's name. She claimed to be the daughter of Asmodeus himself. For whatever reason, Zariel made a deal with her to part with no more bloodshed. Vanquishing the demon was enough for Zariel that day. The demon host.
Zariel's story is tragic, and I imagine her fall begun as far back as then.
I can't remember more, but I know she made that pact with Glassjaw and left her be.
Now she is a devil in the nine hells. Quite tragic for an angel to have fallen so far.
It is. But why? I don't remember why or how.
The road to hell is paved with good intention. Is that what they say?
I guess.
And I hope that Thoradin and Woken don't follow the same fate that Zariel did.
I'll be watching them.
So, like, we'll do that together.
So yeah. So you get her that little information from her talking to
Okay.
Celeste. Guys, what are you doing or thinking as you see your friends coming back to life, and
He's just trying to figure out how to spell under new management and put it on the door.
Roll me an
No.
intelligence check.
No, he's spending a little bit of time. He might get it right. It's 10.
You just misspell one letter. Everything else seems to be right.
All the right letters, but the letters are backwards. Like S's are backwards.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna spend a bit of time. He picked up the hellish pitchfork,
Oh, okay.
and he's been kind of looking at it and trying to figure out, is it something that's gonna work for him, or is it really worth it?
Mhm.
So,
Okay. So, I mean, as you're practicing, as he's holding the weapon, I mean, you can feel what it can do. It's definitely heavy. It's a heavy weapon.
when no one's looking, he's gonna go, "Can you hear me? No. Hello." Oh, good. This one doesn't talk. Huh. Okay.
Nope, the weapon doesn't talk. Nope, it does not.
Well, I picked up a shield last time and it started talking to him. So he's like, now he's worried about picking up any weapons in this place.
And the coin talked to you too.
Yeah, I know. It's like weird shit around here.
I will say that when you say, "Do you hear me?" you do hear from your pocket. I hear you.
Oh, not you again. Anyways,
Do you still have Bill in your pocket?
Woken, you're hearing all kinds of voices coming from here.
Oh yeah.
There's a canopy of voices.
I've set him up in a circle around me, and I'm trying to have an eloquent discussion with all of them, like
really?
managing the round table.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, hold on. I gotta get all these personalities.
Oh, I mean, we don't have to RP it out, but
Yeah, there's different personalities. We can zoom in on one or two if you wish. It's up to you.
I'd be looking for one that, like the grumpiest old man one, like just real snarky.
Okay. Let me see where I saved this Let's see. We'll get back to that.
Yeah, you got me in your pocket.
I gotta find my notes. I gotta find where I saved this stuff.
Congratulations, you found me in your pocket. Now, just don't play with me too much because people are gonna get the wrong impression.
For being so old, like, and you still ended up in hell, like, what did you do that was so bad? Usually people, like, become good in their later life and they repent their sins, but, like, you must be a real piece of work.
Oh, and then end up in your pocket.
Oh, turning that back around on me, I see. Yeah, well, at least I didn't die first to get here. Actually, I'm not sure that's a benefit or not.
Are you sure about that?
Dang, I don't know.
Sure about what? Dying?
I don't know where I put
Yeah, sure you ain't dead?
Well, I was dead
Here we
for
go.
like a couple seconds earlier.
Well, then you're already dead. See, you're stupid. This too. Okay.
All right, now I'm starting to see why you went to hell. So tell me, did everyone hate you, or did you have a wife who like moderately put up with you?
One wife. I was in hell before I got here.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't say that too loud. She might be around here. Any of them.
All right, this guy's awesome. I'm gonna keep him like in a pocket and on my front, and we're just gonna have snarky.
Okay. As you're pocketing him, you do. You're talking to another one, and you just hear him snort. Another tiefling.
Ah. Well, you got something against tieflings? I happen to be the prettiest one, just so you know. I know you don't have eyeballs right now, but... Or do you? Can you see me? How many fingers am I holding up?
Doesn't matter. Does not matter to me at all.
You're resigned. Or do you want me to spend you first in that infernal machine? To free you from this coin and send you to the abyss? I got a bunch of coins in my pocket, and I'm looking to drive.
Wow, to end up with spare change for the rest of your life.
No, you will figure out a way to get me out of
Your
this
your
coin.
life.
Is what you will do, Tiefling.
Ooh. Oh. Well, you're in a real great place to bargain, let me tell you. Okay. Well, say that I find a way to release you from a soul coin. What would you do for me? We're in hell.
Well, I would be eternally grateful, and I
It's
of
gonna turn
course,
into the Bachelorette.
and I of course would share in my massive hoard of treasure. You hear him kind of snort as he says this.
I
I
did.
live for thousands of years and have amassed wealth beyond your small, beady little eyes. Trust me, it's still there.
I mean, if I were one that was trapped in a coin and I wanted to get out, I would probably tell people I had a bunch of treasure too. Can I insight check this guy?
Sure, sure.
All right, all right.
Is your name Bill? Bill Gates? No.
Oh, I clicked the oh no, I did click the right button. Nice.
5. You can't tell. It's hard to read a coin. But
There's not a lot of facial expressions there.
But I mean,
You're kind of two-faced.
you can ask more questions of the coin.
Okay. Well, if you live for thousands of years, you must not be a mortal race. Or are you a dragon? Do I have a dragon soul in this?
Good guess.
You
I'm
have a
impressed.
horde. I mean, that's.
My name is Tart. Hold on, I'm gonna spell this because this is kind of a hard name to pronounce
Okay.
for me at least. Tartia
Tartia Shalaletskana.
Shalats.
Can I call you Tart? I'm never gonna remember that. Remember, I'm a dumb tiefling. Okay, I can't remember these things.
Tart is fine, mortal, I guess.
Okay.
I was gonna call him Tart too.
I figured. Yeah.
Oh.
I got your back. Okay. And is this horde? Is it down here in Avernus somewhere? Or are we gonna have to find a way to get you back up to the material plane too? You can tell me what plane of existence it's on, right? Like, I'm not gonna stumble across a giant dragon horde unless you're really shitty at hoarding treasure.
My treasure's not in this plane, but I know a way to get off this red rock if you find a way to get me out of this device and put me in a proper body.
Nice. Well, I am.
And as you're looking at this coin, you notice it has a tinge of green to
Oh,
the coin.
so it looks different than the others?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Well, Tardy, I am going to spend you last. We are going to have more discussions about this, but I am on a mission, you see. My hometown got sucked into this plane, and we're here to save it. So, I got a pocket full of soul coins. I'll make sure I spend you last. And if we can save my city and go to the volcano and destroy a silver shield, after that, we can talk about your treasure hoard. Deal?
Deal.
All right. Yeah. If you live for thousands of years, you've probably been here for thousands more. What's another couple months, huh? Right?
I am patient, young one.
All right. Guys, this coin has a whole hoard of treasure. When we're done here, he wants to give it to us. All right? You all down? Treasure's awesome, right?
I love the enthusiasm of the group.
Yeah. This is awesome. All right. More for me, I guess.
I mean, they have all been looking at you talking to this thing, which only has been talking to you in your by telepathy.
Yeah, for all they know, I'm making this all up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh,
All right. Well,
okay.
more treasure to me.
All right. So, as your long rest wanes, let me go ahead and I'm going to give you guys a long rest at this point. No, nothing comes up. You guys have no problem with your watches, except for one. I need all of you. Well, no, sorry. I need Mr. Gabriel to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Hold on.
Oh.
Is it Gabriel only? Let me see.
Yeah, I'm here. Hold
No, hold on. I'm just looking at
on.
one more character. And
What?
Mr. Geist. Geist, I need you to roll.
I will use my inspiration.
Sure. Yeah, what you have inspiration? Sure.
Oh my god. Can I use my what is it called? My
Better.
the gods?
You've already yeah, well yes, if you want to go ahead and use it as you finish your long rest.
And then that just adds 2d4.
That's all it does.
Yeah, I guess I failed.
Okay.
Yeah.
And guys, I need you to make the same save, please. So, you take 4 points of psychic damage, Gabrielle.
Oh shit. Okay.
As you are in hell, and the pressure of all this evil, this environment, everything around you is just this darkness, and it's trying to get to you, trying to get into your psyche
I know.
itself. Geist, is Geist there? Does he walk away from the computer? You must behave, okay? We'll have him roll when he gets back. All right. Let me know when you guys are done leveling. And we'll continue. We'll see how you guys are gonna proceed. You tell me how you guys want to proceed.
I have a new ability, and I'm not sure the way it's coded. It's going to work as intended.
What new ability are we talking about?
Warding maneuver. I roll a d8 and add that to either my AC or somebody else's AC. When somebody's attacking, and it just says AC edit.
Warding maneuver. Where's this maneuver from?
Fighter.
Fighter style.
Fighter. Cavalier fighter number 7. Level 7.
Gotcha. Level 7. Oh, okay. Well, hold on. Apparently, I don't have Xanthar's Guide to Everything loaded.
Yeah, I had to reload mine because I couldn't even level with until I reloaded a couple of the manuals.
Yeah, I don't know why all this stuff is not loaded.
You took everything off last week because things were scrapping and screwing up. So
I don't remember taking off the hardcovers and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't remember that either.
I was just saying something could have changed.
Okay, it's on. Well, the players one is on. I guess the DM version is not on. Isn't that nice?
Sorry, guys, I had a work call that came in. So.
No, you're good. I misspelled that.
Totally not expecting it.
The work call?
Yeah, it was just totally out of the blue. He called me and he was driving, so I was like, "What the heck's going on?"
All right, let me load this. All right, so I can see the maneuver.
Not on call tonight, so it was kind of confusing. But another guy was having problems and asking me.
Ain't that how it goes? All right.
Nobody likes being on call.
Oh no, definitely not. All right.
So we're dealing with technical issues right now.
No, I'm just reading
No.
a question.
I am Bishop my guy.
And you said you coded it, or you just downloaded somebody's code?
I'm sorry, I missed what you said.
You said you coded the maneuver, or
I've got the coding from Rub Tui, but where it says AC, it says edit. So apparently, I'm supposed to put something in there.
yeah, you have to manually do it. It's not going to be an automatic.
So each
you have to roll.
each time after I roll the D8, then I put it in there.
Yeah, and then you apply it to the person.
Okay. So how would we want to do that? Would you want me to tell you as you're about to attack that I'm using it?
Yeah. What's easier is, yes, you need to tell me you're going to use it. You're going to roll, and then I'm going to roll an attack, and then we're going to do the math the normal way, which is in our heads, and then
Oh my
it
gosh.
would be either be a hit or a miss, that kind of way. We don't need it.
Okay. That's easy enough.
It's easier. Than,
Like a bardic inspiration.
Right. So, all right, that's an easy fix. Okay, so all right, so you guys are fully rested. So is Smiler, and I'm assuming Gabrielle, you summon Salafio back.
Yeah, let me use my material. I can only do this if fucking
You can only do this while
7
you're
more
fucking?
times
What?
now.
Oh, sorry.
I got enough for 7 more times. Yeah, I will summon him back.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. Cool. You're level 7, right? All right.
Yeah, I just leveled up. I think
All
the
right.
only thing that changes
And as you summon Salafio back, as you see him, you see him come out of his astral plane, and you could swear, as the portal closes behind him, you see your Nana waving by, and Salafiel is an owl.
what?
Who? Oh, come on. No one else thought of it fast enough?
Oh, that's interesting. I will speak to Salafio, right, telepathically as I do.
He said
You
he
are
stuff out.
not an imp anymore, and
I was never an imp. What do you mean?
you were never an imp. There was an imp that I've been keeping the company of an imp for the past 3 days or so.
You don't have to call me an imp, Gabrielle, okay?
I mean, my familiar. I know
Oh,
you're not an.
Yeah, the familiar he just says, remember, I'm whatever you need me to be. Whatever you want me to be.
Is that right? But I thought this place was changing you. So was that you? So I have been hanging out with you for the past 4 days.
Yes, but I'm not an imp.
Oh, you look like one, and that was. I prefer you as an owl. It's a lot more pretty. It reminds me of home.
Whatever you want, boss. Whatever you want.
Okay, I need to go talk to this person. I wrote it down. The barber. Gonna give me a haircut.
Yeah, just a little bit off your soul.
Oh, Smiler's with us, right?
Yeah.
I will ask Smiler if you've ever heard of the barber in.
Ah, yes. Yes, she has a shop inside the Emporium. Real popular. She's really good.
Is she a barber?
Yes.
What kind of creature is she?
As far as I know, she's a human.
Really?
Mhm.
How long is you've known her to be in hell?
I've only been here. It's been 50, 60 years. As long as I've been here, she's been here.
60 years you've been here?
Roughly. Off and on.
How come you never thought to going back to the material plane? You like it here?
I'm from the Feywilds. What do you mean, material plane?
Well, it's closer to the Feywilds than here, I imagine. And how come you never went back to your plane?
I have. Of course I have.
Oh, you are not bound to this place?
Every
Like
time
us?
Every time you get me killed.
Why are you bound to this place? You're bound. You're bound to this place. You sold your soul.
I can't get out. I don't know. How do you move from plane to plane?
Silly magic. How did you guys get here? Did you guys take one of those astral ships to get here?
No. It was magic.
We met an otter.
Yeah.
Not
I think he
To
was.
be honest, it was very confusing.
an otter.
It was utterly confusing.
Yeah.
What's an otter?
It's like a
Little furry creature. Think of
beaver.
a beaver, but cuter.
Beaver.
Why? Thank you. What?
What?
So you guys are stuck here. Interesting.
Stuck. I'm not stuck.
You're not?
No.
Do you know a way out, guys?
Yeah, 1 foot in front of the other. Just keep walking. You're bound to get out somehow.
That's a good question. Like, what do we see in the horizon?
Give me a.
I mean, I guess
Give me a
we
perception
don't
check.
see far enough, right?
Give me a perception
Oh,
check.
because it's yeah, like go inside a flat earther's bowl or something. No.
Oh, with a 16, you see pretty far. Miles, in fact. Flat terrain. You do see mountains off in the distance.
Does it bend?
Hmm?
Like in a horizon?
Yeah,
Like does the horizon fall?
it appears to fall to your visual, but whether it's a slope or a curve, you don't know. Is hell round?
Yeah.
Is it a rectangle? We don't know. Is it a square?
Well, the Earth isn't round. Hell is just the next layer down, isn't it?
Geist is a Avernus conspiracy theorist. Jesus.
You see
Christ.
pretty far. You do see that this fortress is behind the fortress is the River Styx. And off in the distance you see a lot of ashy fields and red Avernus landscape. You see hills off one side. Far, far, far away, you see like a volcano type of mountain range. Yeah, about all you see currently. You do.
Myler,
you
is
do.
it possible
you
to
do hear.
navigate the river?
You do hear
like-
the war, though. You do hear the constant, often distance, clinging battle. And I'm sorry, yes, Myler, what?
I ask him if it's possible to navigate the river Styx. Like, are there boats that you can like take up and down the river for faster travel?
Absolutely.
Are there ways to get infernal machines across the river easily?
Well, there is the ferryman.
Ah, okay. And I take it he is not cheap. If my
That's
memory of
point, like the
legends from
stories?
Avernus is correct.
Figured his fare was fair.
Well,
Oh my goodness.
the ferryman names his toll when he arrives. He knows where you want to go.
He's fairly reasonable.
Variable rate.
I haven't used him personally, so I don't know. I know he exists.
Are we going to have to cross the river to get to the Wandering Emporium?
That's a good question. I was just thinking of just opening up the door to get into. Just go there.
Wait, is it like teleport?
I guess you could call it teleport, but not really. It's more just opening up a planar door to part of the Emporium.
Okay, because I was about to be really upset if you could teleport there the whole time and you made us drive all the way here.
No, I can't teleport us. I'm not a wizard. But I do.
Well, you don't look like an otter to me.
I do have I do have access as a patron to a certain part of the Emporium.
And you can bring us as guests?
Well, that's a good question. I've never attempted to bring guests. I guess
Save a lot of trouble and get us there quick. So
I guess we could try, and I mean there is a price with this type of arrangement. I've already made, I have payment, and he like pulls out a soul coin. So I do know this. You'll need one of these each to get in.
All right, well, I've already picked out one to give away. He's really annoying.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take offense to that.
Wasn't talking about you. Pipe down.
I would hate to. I don't know. How far are we from there if we drive?
Well, here's the thing about the Wandering Emporium. It tends to wander, so I don't know exactly where it is right now.
See.
I was wondering that myself.
But I can definitely get us there. By like I said, I can open the door, and we'll step through. Everybody has a coin in their hand, and we'll be able to get there. Now, of course, the war machines that we have and all that, can't go with us. But we can always step back to where we came from, so we can come right back here.
Okay.
Y'all's choice.
Does it cost you a soul coin to get back again too?
No. Once we pay the tally, we have for 8 hours. We have, I guess, access to the restaurant part. We can step through into the Emporium. We just need to be back within the 8 hours, I guess, and step back through.
Are all the souls in these coins
Annoying as hell? Yes.
are how do they end up there?
You're asking.
There's somebody that makes them.
You're asking me. Oh, who makes them? Well, I imagine it's the mint. They are minted in hell. I think in a place called Bell's Forge, if I recall.
Who are they?
Who?
Like, who are these souls?
I'm sure the ones that have lost something to a devil made a deal that they couldn't strike or honor. Uh, or they did make an honorable deal for their souls with the devil. They were tempted for whatever reason. Um, I mean, everybody has their reasons, I would imagine. I mean, you can't spend your life down here without making a deal or two.
Then you end up as one in these coins sometimes.
Not necessarily. I mean, you might end up as a coin, or you might end up, after all, as another soldier of hell. You see, in my time here, I can tell you this. The Blood War is not funded without souls. I mean, the Abyss is being held back by the tide of endless devils that come into service. It's a matter of time before the war starts spilling over to all the planes.
Why do you say that? Hasn't this war been going on for thousands of years? Has there been something recently to turn the tide?
Well,
Now that you mentioned it.
well, for one, it's not too safe to travel the River Styx. That's why I personally don't go. That's where some of these demon incursions are concentrated. In fact, some say they're coming out from the River Styx itself.
Interesting. Okay, and there's been more demon incursions lately, and they're afraid this is going to spill over.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're not going to have to worry about that at all. So, slash
Woken,
sarcasm.
do you mind if I take a few of your coins? I would like to speak to them.
Oh, yes, please do. Actually, here, let me give you the ones that are actually nice.
Wait,
I've spoken with a lot of them.
how many coins do you give him?
I guess I'll
To
ask for
Gabriel?
like 5. I guess
Okay.
I don't know how many he
5.
has.
Oh,
I have 21.
Yeah.
okay.
What happens when I pick them up?
All right. So you grab 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I want to like talk to them.
Put them in. Okay. Put them.
Yeah.
Put them in the party sheet.
Learn who they are.
How do I do multiples? Do I hold down shift?
DM, just to let you know, I put my soul coin in my boot. So
Okay. In your boots. Okay.
Yeah, just grab 5 out of there.
Some of them are a little muffled.
exactly, it's further away from me. I don't have a chance of talking to him.
Yeah. They're still trying. They're still. Some of them. You do hear the voices say, "Hey, pal. Can you listen to me for a little bit? Just a little bit. What do you see? I wish I could see."
Are these the coins that I'm talking to?
No.
To me?
No. That's one talking to.
Yeah, I guess I will kind of just spend some time as we're walking, whatever.
Okay. Well, hang on because as you grab 5 of them, something does happen to you.
Oh, what
Yeah.
happened?
Sir.
Am I gonna have to let them go immediately?
No.
Give them back to
Hang on.
Woken?
Hang on.
I was hoping to speak to them.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, as you hold a soul coin, you feel the soul bound within. Some of them are overcome with rage or despair. What's your Constitution modifier?
+1.
Okay.
Sorry, that was a DM voice.
Okay. All right. No problem. So you have them. Yep. Okay. So you have them. So you start talking to to them individually, like one at a time.
Yeah, I mean, I will interrogate them. I'm hoping that by the time we finish our walk or
Oh,
whatever, I'll
so
learn
so
something.
so as you talk.
I'm trying to figure it out. How did they end up
Uh,
as a coin,
okay, so as you talk to
and
the
what
first,
kind of person they
you
were?
grab the first one, and as you guys are, well, are you not walking because what are you guys doing as far as getting? Are you actually traveling? Is that your plan? Because Smiler does not know where the Emporium is. He knows how to get there.
I,
How do you know?
however, yeah. I mean, we would probably just go however he can get us there.
All
If
right.
How do you
traveling,
know?
teleport, whatever.
How does he know where it is if it's always moving?
Yeah, he smiles and says, "This is how." And you see him kind of like hold up a soul coin, and you see him say, "I would like to partake of the beautiful accommodations at the Infernal Rapture." And you see all of a sudden a door appear right in front of him, just a dimension door, and uh, a spine devil comes through, but the spine devil is has like this butler outfit on, and says, "Ah, ah, Smiler, welcome, sir, welcome. Ah, come this way. Do you have payment?" And yes, and you see Smiler hand the soul coin, and I brought more guests. Ah, they have payment.
Yeah, I'll pay for the 4 of us. So
Oh, big spender.
This imp says, no, 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 no. Each person pays a soul coin.
okay,
But-
well then
I don't have any.
You said you had 5.
Well, they don't belong to me. They belong to Woken.
Each one, each person is responsible for their own payment.
You trying to get a loophole on us?
okay, well I'll hand each of them a soul coin. I put 4 in the party sheet, and then they can hand it over to this
Okay.
jackwad.
Okay. So you get
Ooh.
each as you say this, it's rules are rules, rules are rules. There is a
I understand.
So ask him what happens if I don't pay. Do I go back where I was?
you don't come in.
Is that like a neighborhood?
And where do I go
term?
instead?
Wherever you're at, I guess.
Oh, so from the place that I teleported from?
No. If you don't walk in, then you can't leave where you left.
Walking. Sorry.
Who knew that name was going to come in handy?
Do I mind if I ponder my decision here?
Ponder your decision.
Do you mind if I ponder my decision here?
You're asking me? Well, if you
No, I'm asking the teller or whatever.
yeah, he's like, well, if you don't pay, then obviously there's no reason for the door to stay open.
How long does the door stays open?
Till I close it.
Oh,
He takes the payments from everybody else.
yeah.
And then he says, 3? Going once? 2? Going twice?
That's twice.
Are you really gonna stay
I
by
will.
yourself? Give me the coin.
I will. I will hand the soul coin to Woken.
Mm-hmm.
So Gabriel's gonna hand the soul coins to Woken,
Okay.
and it's gonna bow to Woken and say, "I'll wait for you back at the vehicle."
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I hate
I'm
to
sure
leave you
that
behind.
it's okay.
It's
I'm sure
not
you'll be
okay.
back there. You have to be back for the vehicle, right? So
I mean, what's your hang up? You don't want to spend this coin?
I don't. I don't know what they are about, and it just feels wrong to me to destroy a soul by my doing.
Well, it's not really you destroying it. It's just easy come, easy go. It's just you're not spending it.
Yeah. And
What do you-
my thought on the matter is that, okay, we come down here and we find that, the souls of the damned are currency. Okay, I kind of expected that for Avernus, but think about
Oh,
it
is
this
that
way:
what
all of these people
creatures
got
are?
here for a reason. They did evil things. They led evil
I
lives.
will
It's just not
say
what they
I will say right before all
signed up
this,
for.
as Gabriel grabs the first and asks questions as Smiler's summoning
Yeah.
the portal, the coin says, and he says, "Who are you?" I guess that's what you asked.
Yeah.
My name's Molly Smith.
How did Molly end up as a coin?
I don't. Well, what I remember was I was a renowned painter and Neverwinter. I had an opportunity to paint portraits for the likes of like the Lord Protector, Doggalt. Never remember. I remember not being really good. My paintings were lacking and unrealistic. I admit it. I tried for a long time to improve my technique. And well, I made a deal with the devil. I noticed too late. When I made the deal, I should have chosen my words more carefully. I wish for my art to come alive, you see.
Oh no.
This is so bad. I can't spend it.
I should have never drawn the wormling. I didn't know.
Oh my god. That's so sad. Oh my god.
You get drunk one time and things go downhill. It's just like
That's terrible.
your words slur. They don't
I was
come
hoping
up
that
easily.
I was gonna flip through the coins and that was like a serial killer or some shit.
As you ask,
It's-
as you grab the next one and ask the same question, it's another female. Who
Mhm.
she says, my name was once Helen Truelove. I was an
I was a stripper.
I was an outcast
sorry.
in the Sword Coast. I was a tiefling. All I wanted, nothing more, was to feel loved unconditionally.
My god.
My heart yearned so much for this that I reached out to the hellish side of my bloodline. I struck a deal with Ironies.
Ironic.
The Ironies had shown up.
Please speak out loud. Like, can everybody else hear as well, so that
No.
I don't have to share the story?
Yeah. I'm gonna say the coins are talking out loud.
Okay.
Since you don't want to just say I share everything, that's all you have to literally say. But since then, the Ironies had shown up each evening to share stories with her. Ellen was surprised that the Ironies did not introduce her to other people, but also noticed that no matter what, the Ironies supported Ellen in everything and helped her through trying times. One evening, she asked the Ironies if she would love to take her soul, and she agreed. And until this point, the Irony still carves out time to contract the soul coin of Ellen.
This guy wants me to give him a soul coin. Gabriel to give him a soul coin.
Yeah, he specified
Crazy.
that the rule.
What did it do with the soul coin?
Yeah,
Because
as you
far as I
saw
understand-
him, he grabbed the soul coin. He literally just put it in a pocket in his vest.
Like a pocket?
He's not
Oh,
consuming
man.
it. He's just pocketing it.
The ones that we've been putting in the car get incinerated, right?
The ones, as far as you know, the
They
metal.
give it in, they don't come up.
You still are left with the metal husk of the coin. The soul
Oh,
inside.
so it kind of like sucks
Yeah.
the soul out of the coin.
Yeah, the whatever. Yeah, you still have like the husk, and you would have to basically get it. It's not usable. You
What?
basically have to get it reminted.
I will tell the painter lady coin.
Mhm.
You have an eternity to learn why you don't make deals with the devil, and I will give the coin to the guy.
Oh, but yeah, and you can't. Thank you, sir. Welcome all. Come in, and he kind of like does a flourish. Welcome to the Infernal Rapture. And the door closes, and all of you, including Lulu, for some reason, he didn't ask Lulu for a coin. He let her just come in.
Pets don't count.
She's pretty.
Okay.
So.
Well, they didn't ask for.
Coming in.
Smiler handed it. Smiler had a coin. He handed it to him.
They didn't ask for Salafio either, right?
No,
so I guess
yeah,
if you're tiny, it's okay.
Yeah, if you're a mascot of some kind.
Yeah. Where's Hinty? Maybe Hinty would be half price.
Hinty. Are you hinting at something?
Sounds like it.
So as you walk in, you guys are immediately the aroma of the place. Everything smells so good. Gabrielle, you smell all the favorite foods from Baldur's Gate that you can remember. All the chicken and beef and pork. You smell vegetables and soups. All kinds of aromas, spices and cinnamon, and sweets, all come to you. You guys see this beautiful area of dining, and you do see different clientele at different tables, partaking of meals. Some of it you don't recognize as food from the material plane. And some of the creatures in this place are not only of infernal nature, but you do see a couple of celestials also dining here. And you see minotaurs. And off in the corner, you see a drow elf, humans. And the Spine Devil says, would you like just a general table, or would you like your own private booth?
What does a booth cost?
You've already made the payment. Whatever you want here is yours. Do you need a massage? And he kind of like snaps his fingers, and you see these two beautiful succubuses start walking toward you, Wilkin.
Thought you'd never ask. Yep.
And they just they just start leading Wilkin away. Anyone else massage or maybe and he looks at you, Gabrielle. It says, "Sir, would you like maybe a bath? You look maybe like the sands of Avernus have gotten into some of your feathers. Would you like nice warm or cold water, a shower, a bath, a bubble bath? We have both." And he kind of like points, whatever sex you want to accompany you. Do you want multiples? Whatever you want. What if you want any food? And we have, of course, and he hands you like this menu, our own personally crafted menu, only available here in the Infernal Rapture.
Wow. Oh man, shit.
This is worse than soul coins. We're never getting Woken out of here again, you know that.
Can you believe this one soul coin and you get massage and food? Oh my god, I'm just like over the moon.
I guess Gabrielle is gonna the guy and say, no, just a quiet space for me to wait for my companions to.
Of course. But here, and he kind of like all of a sudden you see that like this imp appear holding like one champagne glass. Please take a drink of our complimentary champagne.
God, this guy. I'll take the glass, but I won't drink it. You know, I would just politely take it.
As you take it and you do sniff it, it smells very
like champagne.
It smells not only like champagne, but it smells real sweet and nice.
Oh shit!
You're like, man, you've been drinking. You've been drinking piss like for days now.
Oh man!
And you see, as you're walking to the booth, you see humans eating and like, oh my god, this food's freaking amazing. Um, every
Hmm.
mhm.
I guess I will just walk around holding the champagne
Okay.
before. Once he show me where I can
Yep.
chill.
He's,
Um,
he sets you to a private booth, and you notice that there's room for all your company. And
yeah.
it's like real private, like you can, nobody can see you. Has like a little private door. As you close the door, you're
So mingle around and walk around and try and Gavro's trying to figure out who these people are. Like, why are they in hell? You know, I mean, he's not talking to anybody, just listening. What are the
well.
conversation about? Is it real
One
evil?
of the things that you notice is you do not hear the infernal blood war anywhere. You've been hearing
Yeah, I
it
don't
for
think we're in
days.
hell anymore. I think it's a different
It
plane
doesn't
altogether.
smell like what you've been smelling of hell. You don't smell any brimstone. You don't feel any intense heat. Everything seems refreshing and cool. Everything that you envisioned would be perfect for you. Whatever your character feels is not only safe but enticing. Whatever your character likes, smells, foods he sees, he smells. It makes him his. You're salivating because you're like, man, that smells like Granny's porridge. Man, I love that porridge.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I guess he's just gonna hang out.
Okay.
Just walk around and listen, trying to figure out what these people are doing now.
Okay. They seem to
You
be
know,
eating at the moment and laughing
I
and
know. So
partake.
they're not
Yeah,
talking. Like, what is the
they're
conversation?
talking. A few conversations. You hear about some of them how they're um, trying to trade and get some established trade routes from some of their planes. You see a couple genasi bartering with each other, water and fire genasi, talking about they would their different planes and what they can give each other. A lot of bartering, a lot of tall tales. Some of it is bullshit. Yes, I defeated a demon horde all by myself. That kind of stuff.
They're not all devils.
No, they're devils. There's even celestials in here talking about how the blood war is going because they're there to monitor it, make sure it doesn't spill over to any of the planes. It does tend to spill over from time to time, and you hear them talking about how they stopped a demon incursion in this plane.
Is it like a group of celestials? I
Just
guess.
a couple, not like a big group, like two or three of them. Um, basically,
I guess I'll introduce myself
okay.
to them and ask them if uh, I guess if they have an open seat, I'll ask, is this seat taken? And I'll introduce myself to
As they look at you, they're like, um, well,
It's just my Lord and Savior.
they're like, no, the seat's not taken, friend. What brings you to Avernus?
I'll tell them the story of how I end up Vernon. Like, with what's going on with Alterel and all this stuff.
Okay, that's gonna take a while. So as you're talking to
Yeah.
them about that, what is I know we know what Wilkins doing. What is third
Yep.
doing?
I'm going to order some of this food.
All right. So you order
Are the
I'm gonna
celestials
have,
eating?
you order from the menu
Ha-
menu, or do you order something else the third would eat?
they have dwarven food. I was going to order from the menu.
You can order from the menu, or if you have a dwarven a favorite meal, ale, whatever you want. You just ask.
Yeah, let me have pan-fried moikoid conoid cap, roasted wereboar,
All right, coming up, and you see as all these
sweet apple, and ale.
and as you're ordering it, these imps just start flying to the table and start filling the table up with as much food as your dwarven stomach can hold, and the ale tastes so fucking good. You start another, and they can't bring it fast enough, especially the ale. You're a dwarf, you can drink. and you are like, man, this is the best food I've had since I've been to this piece of shit of a place. You're definitely good, and you're feeling really like getting well fed.
Great.
Geist, as you're seeing Thurden just fill his face, what are you doing?
I don't know. Geist is a little bit wary of his surroundings. He's basically he'll talk with Thurden, but he's gonna be spending a lot of his time kind of looking around the area
Okay.
to see if there's anybody kind of paying particular attention to the noobs that just came in.
Mm-hmm.
So, and kind of just listening in on conversations as much as he possibly can.
Okay. Roll me a perception check. Roll again, please.
Well, it's not my eyes; it's my ears.
Oh, you're
The other way around.
you're okay. What you can listen? I'll take that as a listen and roll me.
That's how I was just listening. 14 for perception.
Just listening.
I guess.
Okay. Well, as you're listening, you hear all kinds of conversation. Basically, what I told Gabrielle. There's different people talking about different things. Some well above your understanding of commerce and of what is going on in hell. But with a 14 perception for sight, I will say you do know.
I only cover up half the room.
You
so.
do notice that there is across a few tables. So you two are not in the booth. You guys are just in a table.
Well, wherever Theoden was sitting, I thought.
Thurden, did you
Well,
go?
I thought we got introduced. I thought we got brought to a booth.
Yeah,
and
it was a
then-
private.
Yeah,
It was
too.
a private closed booth, meaning nobody could see
But
you.
the spot never even got warmed up before somebody else's pants got warmed up, and he went off. So.
Yep.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, he went away. If all of you guys went into this booth that Gabrielle gasped for and then walked away from, then you two are the ones in the booth, and the door is closed unless you want to open it. I guess to just
Oh, there's a door?
yeah, there's a door. It's a private booth with like a door.
I'm picturing like at a club, like you just have a couple tables or
A
couple couches around a table. Yeah.
No. This is like a okay, yeah, more private room is what I meant to say. You're right.
Okay.
Like a phone booth.
No, it's not it's a little bit bigger than that. It's big enough to hold your whole party, and with some space. The laws in this place are pretty. Things seem to like all of a sudden make room if needed. It's weird.
Okay, I think what I would be doing is not. I'd be standing outside the booth
Okay.
and kind of leaning against the edge of it.
Okay. So as you have the door open, you're seeing Third and Eat, and you're looking. You do see farther down at a table, just an open table, sitting by herself, drinking something, a female Yanti just looking at you.
Okay, I will try not to look at her, but I will be looking elsewheres.
Okay. Yeah, but you do notice that she's just looking at you. Doesn't seem to be talking to anybody. Occasionally nods at somebody that walks by her and says something. I'll be going, and you kind of hear some of this what they say. I'll be going to your shop soon, Shade.
Oh,
You hear her.
I knew it was gonna be. So I've seen this particular Yanti before because we've dealt with her in the shop up above.
Yeah, she looks familiar. That's the other thing.
Yeah,
She looks familiar.
I was about to say. Okay. I will keep that in my back pocket for now and just keep tabs on her.
After a little bit, she does leave the establishment. But she does she does wink at you as she leaves. You do notice that too.
Oh, I'm sure. I might have noticed it.
Yeah, you might have.
Depending on what eye she winked at me.
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kind of listening and watching,
Okay.
observing,
Yep. So that's pretty much all.
being on guard while everybody else has their guard down.
Okay.
And
All right.
other parts of their body open.
Cool. And are you partaking of food also, Woken?
No, I'm not.
No, Woken.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, I'm assuming they're giving me a massage and feeding me grapes.
Yep,
and
whatever you
I'm
want,
Telling them
whatever.
of all of my exploits.
Okay, and they're listening.
Fake or real.
Yep, and they're listening and massaging every body part you want.
And I hope giggling.
Yep, and giggling and laughing.
Yep.
So that happens.
Well, they only giggled once when you took your pants off. That was it.
Damn it.
All right. So how long do you guys want to partake of this? How long is this gonna be going on?
Yeah. Did they start a timer when we walked in?
No, I'm missing. Now, as this is going on and Gabrielle starts recounting everything, the Celestials are like, "Wow, that's sounds dreadful." For your,
Are they eating and drinking?
yeah, they're eating and drinking.
I'll ask them. How did they get in here? Did they use a soul coin?
They're like, "No, we don't trade in souls. There are other ways of payment here."
And how do you? And which other way? How did you buy passage to here?
Ah, that's easy. Information, or bringing the right demon or bounty that Mahadid wants might buy you an evening here.
Is that how your group got in here today or this time?
Mahadid owed us a favor. We hunted a group of demons that had transgressed the Emporium. They had gone into one of the celestial planes and caused a minor incursion there. We were already hunting them, so it was a bonus for us.
Have you how do you get around in the plane? I hear all of the vehicles are fueled by these coins.
They start laughing, and they all kind of like flex their obvious wings that they have.
Well, not every celestial has wings.
These are definitely winged celestials.
Oh, I wasn't sure. I mean, I didn't know that they were all had wings. Okay, so they just fly. And are you not afraid of being swarmed by devils as you fly? The 9 hells. It's very impressive. I respect that.
We know how to get around and how to make ourselves not visible. Maybe you should learn a trick or two.
I should. I asked as well. Had they had a chance to make any deals with devils? Is that something that they often do, or do they just exchange favors like you did? And what's the difference?
There is no difference. We make a deal. We bargain with the Infernals. It's a tit for tat. Quid pro quo. It's a way to make sure our main objective is to make sure the blood war stays where it needs to be here. Any changes we're supposed to report to our superiors. That's our main reason for being here. But it's a time-based post. We're not here all the time. We get rotated. This place is dreadful to stay in for too long.
Okay.
If this reminds me of, I could just picture Gabrielle going down to a street corner where there's a whole bunch of drug dealers. It's like, so how'd you get into the business, guys? I just is it like a two-for deal, or like where do you get your product? I was thinking about getting into the drug business.
Situation here.
No, I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to figure out why is it okay? Is it okay? Is it? He's in the impression it's completely wrong, but he's starting to see that more and more Celestials seem to bargain with devils, and he's trying to figure out why. Is it wrong? Is it not wrong? What's going on? Is it light and dark, or is there some kind of gray that he's not aware of?
I guess I'll ask them. if one of them, what happens if one of them don't honor their bargains? You know, like has that happened? Or
Well, you need to be careful, obviously, when you deal with devils. You need to watch your words because they will honor the bargain to the letter.
I see.
So what you want to find is a demon that doesn't know how to spell.
Demons don't
Perfect.
Demons don't barter. Demons only want chaos.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that is weird. I do like this idea that maybe get around. I mean, I guess I have wings, but they only work for a minute at a time,
Maybe.
which doesn't get me very far.
Well, and one of them looks at you and says, "I see that. Don't worry, brother. One day you will ascend."
One day you hit puberty. Don't worry.
Oh,
We can't all be solars.
I guess I will just until the end, until the party decides to leave, I would just be talking to them and trying to ask them to tell me tales of going about what did they do, who they kill, how they kill them, why did they do what they do, stuff like that.
They do. They tell you that they're like they've already told you. The main they are posted here.
They're like soldiers,
They
right?
are soldiers of the celestial host, but they're mainly here just to watch and monitor the status of the blood war, and report back any breaks in the line. Mainly to see if there's how far the incursion into hell is going. So far, I mean, it's only the first layer. There are 9 layers of hell, so the devils seem to be honoring their bargain by stemming the flow from spilling from the abyss anywhere else. Occasionally, though, the demons do go into other planes, but right now their main post is to watch this particular plane and how far the demons are going, and a report back, not to engage, not to get involved. They try not to, but they tell every now and then, though, if a demon gets close enough, you see one of them hold it. He's got like this silvery broadsword. You know, cut one or two down.
All right. I guess I will start eating too. Whatever they're having, I'll have some. And as far as the drink goes, I'll pour in my what is it? My like special thing. What the hell is the name of it? I have like a thing that doesn't let me get
Oh,
drunk.
okay. Oh, okay, so you pour the drink in there. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you pour it in there and you start drinking. It tastes delicious. The champagne is great. And you notice as you cup empty it and you're looking at it, it just refills all on its own.
Right. And I'll eat whatever they're having.
Okay.
And Gabriel is gonna hang out here and just listen to them and learn what is the Celestials' relationship with hell.
All right. You learn
So-
what they know, which is
Yep.
basically you start hearing from them how Asmodeus made the deal back and made a pact with the celestial host. Everything you heard from your grandma, basically they kind of recounted almost word for word.
Interesting. Okay. All right. So we'll have corroboration here. Okay. All
And the
right.
food is, you can't help but start you dig in. In fact, you start partially not hearing them as you're consuming the food, going, "God damn, this is good." The food is delicious, very delicious. Does not taste like anything but good stuff.
Good.
It's soul food.
Um, and your day continues here, and you see Smiler's also. He's off in a corner eating and talking to a few fairy folk and stuff that he found in the Wandering Emporium, and talking about how he solely defeated Bitter Breath and his ex gang all by himself.
Guy's the worst. You can't even drive.
All right, so you guys stay here for a bit longer.
Yeah, probably stay. Have revelry for a bit longer, but eventually, you get bored of masseuses, and Walken will get up and start asking about a particular item by the name of a thing that I definitely know off the top of my head. Cogbox.
The whole bar goes quiet.
Ah, shit, not again.
As you start asking about that, they're like, don't know where that is. You might want to check the market and see if anybody sells that stuff. Maybe some of the armorers or the blacksmiths.
Is that like a female cod piece?
Ew. Okay, where's the marketplace? There's more to this area.
Of course, you guys are just in a restaurant in the Emporium. The Emporium's a whole slew of shops and all kinds of
Dear
stuff.
Lord, I may never leave. Okay, yeah. So slowly I'll go up and, kind of steal Geist from the bar. Geist, are you ready to continue on? We should probably go ask around for, the reason we came here.
You know who I seen here?
No, who?
Remember that shopkeeper Shade?
Oh, from Baldur's Gate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was here.
Oh, she told us to look out for her here. We should say hi. Did you say hi?
Well, I was going to, but she was making fun of me because she kept blinking with one eye, and I can't do that.
Geist, one day I'm going to teach you the intricacies of women. You see, and I take my arm around his shoulder and I start, lecturing Geist.
I'd like to see you do that.
I'm going to give you a spell, Woken, that I'm going to just put it on you. Did I share it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need you to apply that to you, to Gabrielle, to Thurden. But not Geist. Because he didn't eat.
Aww.
He didn't eat.
Okay. Stand by. So, myself, Gabrielle, and Thurden. Oh, and there's another effect of this as well.
Heroes Feast. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know if it's
No,
gonna.
it's just,
I don't know if temporary works.
It's just one roll, and it's not temporary. You guys need to adjust. Make a note of your current. No,
Oops.
Take off the temporary. Stop rolling that. It's just the first roll.
Okay.
9. Take off the temporary.
Okay.
Make a note of your actual hit points, and you need to make a manual adjustment. Increase your base hit points by 9. And it will be like that for the next 8 hours.
Okay.
Because your max HP rise with this, not your it's not temporary.
If it stays up for more than 4 hours, see a doctor.
It's not permanent though, so make sure you
So-
make a note of your permanent.
So is it +9?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's +9 to your base hit points. So make a note of your base hit points somewhere on your sheet, and
Yep.
then adjust it by 9.
And why is the 13?
No, because
I
that was
rolled it
too-
too many times. That's my mistake.
Oh, okay, so
yeah,
it's-
the base coding it adds temp, and that's not the spell. The spell increases your
Okay.
base hit points. So everybody except for
All right, guys.
You know, sometimes you just have to stand out from the crowd.
At
And
least
this is
for
why
a
you
change,
can't talk
somebody
to women,
besides
guys.
Gabriel is doing that, going against the grain. Thank you guys. So that
What was that?
I'm not the only square.
I bet he feels like a bit of a square right now. He's like,
See, the problem is I peeked in the kitchen ahead of time when I was coming into the place, and I just didn't want to.
What, there's
Never.
some
If you're
code
going out to a
violations in there.
let's just say it's never been inspected.
Well, you know what? The best kind of places are the hole-in-the-wall places where you really don't want to look in the kitchen. You know, sometimes the best meals you do pay for later. At least in my experience.
So
Exactly.
Is that what going into the room with a woman? You just never look under, you never turn the light back on, sort of thing.
Well, that's very situational. You see, if that ever happens to you, you just like look at me, and I'll give you a thumbs up for lights on or a thumbs down for lights off, and you know, just
You know, I'm trying to decide. You know, we haven't died or close to die really, right?
What? Where have you been?
yeah, we kind
Well,
of
it's
all
true, though.
last session.
There's
Well,
a person in this party that's assisted with the death twice now.
that's true. Yeah, I was just trying to figure out what level 4 spell I was gonna get, but I think I'm gonna go Wall of Fire. It sounds so flashy.
Fuck yeah.
Wow. You're just a Johnny Cash fan, aren't you?
I was gonna get Revivify, but I think we're fine. Maybe level.
all right. So you guys are gonna step out of the Emporium then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess we gotta ask around for the parts that we need to find, right?
Yeah, we're looking for some sort of cog box for a dream machine.
Oh, cog. Oh, sorry, I heard cog.
Yeah,
Cog box.
yeah.
My bad.
And then the cog box is at the Emporium, so we should have to talk to this Mahadid fella. That's what I have in my note. The
He's like the-
Hearthstone.
Oh,
Mahadid is I mean the Celestials told me he's like the patron of the area of the shop here.
oh.
And he should give us information about the cog box and the Hearthstone. Mad Maggie's sister, Red Ruth. So we should ask him if he knows where she is as well. And the Astral Piston is what we have to look, and so is the sand. The Astral Piston sand. Maybe there is a like a mechanical shop here that we can ask about the Astral Piston if they are anything like a piston. Right?
Yeah, no, I think that sounds like a great plan. Do you know, did they tell you where this Mahadig person is?
Yeah, you
Well,
can ask around.
he is the shopkeeper, kind of. You know, he runs the place, so we can ask the front desk.
Okay. So as you ask the front desk who Mahadid is, they say, well, he runs everything. The Wandering Emporium is under his leadership.
Okay, and where can we get an audience with him?
You would have to seek him out, see if he's available. His center tent can't be missed. It's the biggest one in the middle of the Emporium.
Okay.
Can't miss it.
Okay.
One thing, if you're gonna step out into the Emporium, there are rules, and maybe Smiler's told you about them, but I will tell you just in case. You don't want you to get in trouble with here. It's real simple. No fighting. No spell casting.
Oh, but what if it's like just to make myself look better? Okay.
No exceptions.
Okay.
Those are the rules.
That's the rules. Oh, that's it?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh. So if it's just one punch and they're out, that still count as fighting?
No fighting.
Okay.
No violence.
No violence.
This is neutral ground here.
Okay. Well, I can appreciate that. That means that we're pretty safe here from being attacked or mugged, so
Yes.
What are the consequences for breaking these rules? Banishment, conversion of your soul into a coin. Tell me.
Well, the last time I remember, that creature got ripped to shreds.
Oh. Extreme
No.
violence. Okay.
These rules are real strict. He's a good patron. Fair. Break a rule, though, and he'll go ape shit on you.
Okay. I can appreciate a man of conviction. Treats everyone fairly. I like that.
Well, I guess then before we step. No, never mind. I was gonna do something, but if there is no fighting, then I shouldn't need mage armor.
No spell casting.
Well, but I could cast here, right?
No.
I thought we're not in the Emporium.
I think this whole place is the
You're in an
Emporium.
establishment in the Emporium. This is neutral ground here.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Okay. Well, thanks for the tip. We'll go explore that central tent.
Besides, inside the Rapture, if you try to cast a spell, you wouldn't have been able to.
Anti-magic field or something?
Sure.
Or are you trying to make a joke about my spellcasting abilities?
No, I mean, go ahead. Show me.
No. Okay, for the hell of it, I'll try to Thaumaturgy a window open.
Nothing happens.
Usually that works. Maybe it's just because... Okay, I get it. Fair enough. No spellcasting, no violence.
Hey, you were just casting a
Now,
spell. Come here.
The wards in the Emporium are not live in the... the wards here in the Rapture are not outside. So mind any spell casting. It will be detected. And you will be flesh strips.
Okay. I will avoid that.
All right. Enjoy your time at the Emporium. And remember,
I guess
if you ever want to come to the Rapture, wherever you are, you can do it once a day at best. Just call us up. Make sure you have.
so. Is that a way?
Make sure you have.
How do we
Is that a
call
wa-
you?
Make sure you have payment. We'll just say,
We just say we want to go there and have some soul coins, and you just show up.
yeah,
Is it like instantaneous?
yep.
Huh.
And he says, "Oh, but wait, here, sign the charter, giving you access."
Ah.
And he says, "Don't worry, no souls other than the coins is payment. Unless you don't have a coin, then it is your soul."
But then we get to stay here forever, right?
No,
Right?
no,
No. Oh.
just 8 hours. At
Almost
best.
worth it. That was a hell of a massage.
But basically, guys, in mechanical speaking, if you guys wanted a long rest, like say via in combat, you could
Yep.
use a soul coin to teleport yourself to the Emporium.
That's
If you-
awesome.
If you're in a fight and you're down to 1 hit point, grab the soul coin and get out of there.
Yeah. But if you try to, let's say somebody's down and you summon the Emporium, that person is down, better already have a soul coin on them.
Oh.
If not,
That's why you stick it in their mouth and send them on their way.
If not, their soul is the only way they can get in. Basically, if they're dead, they can't get in. There's really
Or if they're unconscious.
or anything like that. It has to be. You got to be conscious. You got to be able to pay yourself. Nobody else can pay for you.
No charity getting into hell.
That's right. But basically, it's a get out of jail free card you can use at least once per combat if you need it. But basically, you also It is considered a long rest, so, and because it takes 8 hours when you come back, it's not like you come back in the middle of the fight. Things have happened.
Right.
People have moved on. So
Okay. Oh, that's super cool. I love it.
there you go. It's soul coins required. So good luck.
Who knew?
He does warn you though. Every now and then the prices can change.
Oh man, inflation here too. I see. Man, you can't escape it even in hell.
But don't worry, the most it could be is 3 coins at most
Per person?
per soul, per entrance.
That's preposterous.
Sorry.
But I understand.
Soul gouging goes everywhere.
No kidding.
Yeah, that's just so you don't abuse it.
Yeah. So you don't spam it too much.
All right.
There's no Soul Sunday here, right? You get 2 people through
Yeah,
and one
like a
soul
happy hour. Yeah.
Well,
Is there ladies' night at all? Like, yeah.
oh no! If you do a favor for Mahadid, sometimes he gives free entrances for one time.
Oh, I've been known to give favors. I mean, what? Anyway,
Enjoy the Emporium.
I'm not trying to get you kicked off
Thank-
Twitch. I'm sorry, as asshole.
No, you're good. You're good. Don't worry. I'm not. Pornhub's already sent me a letter.
there you go.
Cease and desist. Okay. Thanks.
Well, that means somebody was watching last week at least.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. Not really.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh.
So when we go into the Emporium, I make sure my shield is well covered by my cloak.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Good call.
I can't really put my pitchfork anywhere, but I kind of feeling it's not the only one here. So
I'll proudly display my Hell Rider gear.
oh, you do you?
Okay. Okay. All right. So as you guys walk into the Emporium, you guys are amazed at. First of all, you guys find you got yourselves in basically a tent city. You see all kinds of tents of manors all around you. As you look around, you notice these massive war machines making basically encircling the whole perimeter of the Emporium. These things are huge, way bigger than anything you've seen. And the war machines seem to be basically encircling the whole lot of the area. You guys smell all kinds of stuff. You do smell the brimstone of hell, but you also smell different spices and different aromas. Some good, some bad. You see all manner of creatures. If you thought the people in the Emporium were different, out here you see devils and humans, Yonti. You guys see a group of illithids bartering with a Medusa.
Wow.
You see different creatures caged up. Griffin, a Pegasus, different types of owl bears, and a basilisk, all in cages. You also see flying all around you all kinds of manners of imps, and some of them seem to be carrying packages and letters between the tents, all gibbering in must go, delivery, all flying all around in between you guys, going invisible and out of invisibility. You see, you hear the metal ringing of blacksmiths working. You smell different types of food being, some of it mostly disgusting smelling, out here. You see different types of creatures. You don't even know what they are. Walking around, seem to barter in languages you guys don't understand. What would you like to do? Where would you like to go?
Well, they mentioned we should go to that central tent. But do we happen to see like a familiar looking like sign of a storefront for that one? What was her name? Geist was just telling me about her. That we met at
Jade?
Baldur's Gate.
Oh, okay.
Shade.
Okay. You guys can ask around if you want. There's lots of tents here, so just like gauging, looking. You can start looking around and wandering to see if you stumble upon her shop if you want. Roll.
Well, it's not a huge. If we crossed it on the way to the center tent, great. But unless you guys want to go there,
I mean, it's possible. Give me an investigation check. As you're the big central tent is pretty obvious, so as you're going in that direction and you're looking,
fudge nuggets.
Yeah, you don't see it currently. Wait, you just rolled 2d10.
No, I didn't. Did I?
That's what I just saw.
It says a d20 plus 6 for a 10. The 2d10 was. Oh, that's for the temp HP. Scroll down.
Yeah, I just scrolled down more.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh yeah, you rolled a 10. Okay, cool. Yeah. No, as you're looking, you don't see a shop for Geist's. And what are you looking for, Geist?
The shop. I'm helping.
Okay, cool. All right, with a 19. Well, with a 19, you do see a storefront that says the Quick and Dirty, which you recall is what she called her shop back in Baldur's Gate.
I grab Vulcan by the back of his armor and lift him up.
Okay.
And point.
And Vulcan, as you point, guys can't help but say, "Look, with my good eye, I saw it."
Oh. Well, I must have got distracted by that succubus who just walked by. Did you see the tail on that thing? Okay, yeah. Well, who's down to
fake?
Not actually, guys. Actually, guys, she was coming from the other side where you have no eyes, so no, you didn't see her.
Oh. Do you guys want to pop in there for a spell, or should we stay on task?
I think we should stop in.
Yeah, she said to say hi. She might have.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, so you guys walk into the Quick and Dirty, and behind the counter is a familiar face, a young tea woman who is bartering with a gnome, and the gnome is saying, "Are you sure these are good healing potions?" And she says, Of course. Here we sell fair. Of course, they're hard to come by here." So they're 75 gold each.
I get right up close to the gnome and go, "Yeah, she sells the greatest healing potions." And I look right at him.
He's like, "She does, huh? I'll take the lot. 75 gold." And he just hands her a bag of gold and takes all 5 and walks out. "I'll be back for more." "Yeah, we'll make some more. I will make some more," she says. And winks at you and says, "Well, thank you." And then she hands you 75 gold. "Here's commission. Go ahead and put 75 gold."
I'm winking at her too.
She's like, "What happened to your eye?"
Well, can I put this 75 gold towards maybe something to fix that problem?
No, you keep it. I think I have something though. Some advice. Make sure that whatever did that to you doesn't do it again.
I look over at Thurden.
She looks at Thurden's like, "But he's so tiny. How did he do that to you?"
You know that saying, keep your enemies closer? I wasn't paying attention to my friend. I was paying attention to my enemy.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry I can't help you, but I could probably find something to aid you. Probably need a scroll of regeneration. I could put an order in for that. I know a cleric or two. Cost you a pretty penny, though.
I've got a pretty penny, and I pull out a soul coin from my boot.
Ah. You got two of those?
Talks a
You
lot.
got two of those?
Well, I don't. Well, Vulcan.
Yeah, here. Yeah, this one won't shut up and it has a funny accent. I hand you that one.
Okay.
She takes both of them and says, "Okay, this will do. I'll get that scroll of regeneration. Give me about a day. Come back.
Oh.
I'll have it for you."
Okay.
Sorry.
Can we come back in a day?
Do you have other scrolls?
I have a few in stock. Depends on what you're looking for.
See.
And she kind of like looks, says, "I have all kinds of stuff. Just gotta look."
I'm looking for a Phantom Steed scroll. Is that something you carry?
That's real specific.
It is, isn't it?
A Phantom Steed scroll, huh?
Yeah.
Let me look. I could probably come up with it.
Mm. How much do you sell them for?
150 gold.
Mm. Okay, that is a very fair price. Okay. I think I have a few coins to spare. I'll hand to her the 150. How long do you need to take it? How long do you need until you can get it?
Well, if the courier doesn't get lost like last time, should be here tomorrow.
Excellent. Thank you.
No, thank you. Patronage is well received. Anything else?
Anything else, Woken and Thoradin?
I don't really have any money to spare, and I'm pretty happy. So,
Do you buy
I just-
anything?
Yeah. Do you buy things by chance? I have this skull. His name's Wally. He's very sensitive, but he can take a hit with the best of them.
And she grabs a skull and says, okay. I could use someone for night. How much you want for this thing?
Well, he has a deep sentimental part in my heart. You see, he was the leader of a skeleton dance crew that I made in a dungeon back in Baldur's Gate. He's very famous, so I would say, I don't know, like 250 gold.
Okay, 100.
All right. It's a lot more than I had to begin with, so.
She's not really into stories.
You catching on. 100 gold.
It's like I've known this creature in another life.
She kind of like she kind of gives you the 100 gold. So go ahead and add that. Takes the skull of animation. And you see her look at the thing, and say Wally's name, and you guys see Wally appear. She goes, "Be a deer, and go and sweep the back for me, please." And you see Wally start walking that way, and she kind of like snaps her finger, and a broom appears in his hands. Do
And you see him start dancing with the broom.
You see a tear in Wilkins' eyeball, and he says, "You'll like it here more, Wally. You'll probably never get hit.
Mhm.
It's gonna be the best for you."
And as
fine.
Wally walks away, you guys, you do see with your good eye, Wally kind of raise his hand, the middle finger up, as he keeps walking.
I look behind me.
Let's see. The only other thing that I have that might be. Oh no, I have a dragon talon necklace of command.
Oh. Oh. I've had a few worshippers of Tiamat lately come by. This might interest them. How much do you want for this?
Well, you see, about this necklace, and I go on to tell her a totally made-up bogus story about how we killed, some cultists who were trying to murder a dragon, and it's very famous in the realms of Tiamat and worshippers and things like that. And then I say, 390 gold. And that's a deal.
First of all, go ahead and roll me a deception check.
Okay, so this is at least a 20 because of my silver tongue ability. So 24.
Okay, deal. I like that. So she gives you that gold. Exactly what doesn't even barter. Goes with it.
Sweet.
Vulcan, I would like to hand you a few scrolls that I have. So you seem to be much better at this than I am.
Oh, yeah. Man, I knew I should have taken that spell that lets you inflate the price of things.
I'm handing him a Core of Unseen Servant, Dispel Magic that I don't, and Evard's Black Tentacles as well. And tell him. So let me give it to you so that you have it.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
I don't know if you want it, but I feel like.
Are you talking about these scrolls that you copied over?
Yeah, but does the scroll? I didn't think it got destroyed when you copied over. I mean, one of them, it's not a scroll that I copied over. It's something
if
we
you
found.
copied it into your spell book, then yes, I would say they're consumed.
Oh.
As
Okay.
if you cast it, but you basically copied the spell onto your spell book where you can use it whenever.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Then I will give him just the. One of the scrolls that I didn't use.
Okay.
Trying to get the party shit going.
I'm looking for I can't seem to find my own party sheet. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's all the way on the top. So here is the
There might be
scroll.
why? Oh, Jesus, I'm blind. There you go.
There it is. And then I guess I'll delete the other two scrolls.
All right, this is gone. This is gone. Dragon Talon Necklace of Command is gone.
So read the price on it, Vulcan, before you.
I'm guessing this letter and these quills, nobody ever grabbed them, so I'm just gonna.
I thought I guess we divided a few. I guess I'll take.
I've been grabbing the letters. Sorry, I meant to.
Yeah, I thought I grabbed the quill.
Grab it.
I guess I would grab the other.
It's still in the. There you go. There's 3 of them in the.
I did take one of the quills.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess I took 2 because I took 1 too. So you took 1, I took 1, but I guess I took the other.
Okay.
And I'm thinking of selling the Ring of Spell Story unless somebody wants to use it. I'll put stuff in there because I don't know. I haven't been really using.
What? Oh, I would take it.
That's a great thing.
What?
Yeah,
that is like
you don't want that? I will.
I mean, as a player, I would tell you how I would use it. I would every day get with Bulk and say, "Yo, can you cast this? What do you have? Cast that and this in there, something like that." That's what I would use it for.
Yeah, but I every day I haven't used my spells to the end. You know what I mean? Have you, Woken?
I I frequently run out of spell slots.
Yeah, I frequently don't. I thought it would be good to give it to like Geist the third, then, but I imagine they don't have any slots left. You know, because I can't cast shit on that, but right,
I have a slot left, so
you have a slot left, yeah. So maybe
Yeah.
I'll give it to you. Like I can cast something on it if you want, because I don't know why, but I don't run out of spell slots. I guess the combat never lasts long enough. I guess.
Or you always forget to take off your spells after you cast them?
Yeah, maybe I forgot to cast my spells.
I think that happens because I've noticed.
Okay, all right. Let me give him. Let me put the ring there then. And right now he has 2 stuff in there, but I guess one of them is kind of useless to you. So I'll give that to.
maybe you don't run out of spell slots as much, also because you're a sorcerer and you can like use sorcery points to regain spell slots.
I don't usually do that. I don't know. I just don't cast a lot of spells.
He just sits in the back and waits for us to take care of it.
No, I mean, I don't know. It just never seems like it never seems because all of my spells, I guess they just are. They do, a lot of damage, and every time it feels like what's the point because the creatures are almost dead, so I often don't cast them.
See, he's the friend that you go out to dinner with and everything else, and everybody else pays all the time, and he never does. So he always has money left over. And he doesn't know why. Just teasing.
But I feel like I'm not getting as much utility of it. I thought that maybe third and Geist, but I can probably cast spells on it still.
Oh, yeah, you will.
Because I'm not using enough of the spells. And I always feel like casting something else. Not the stuff that's in there. The only thing I've been casting is like spiritual weapon, pretty much every time.
So it holds 5 levels worth of spells at a time. So it can be like 2 level 2 spells and a level 1 spell, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I usually keep like fireball and spiritual weapon in there, but
Hell yeah.
right now that's what's in there. And in that sense, I mean, I guess now I was gonna ask her what kind of her selection of staves is, or just is there stuff for me to browse? Tell her.
She goes, well, I don't have staff or anything like that, but I do have this, I have this, and she goes, and she's like, it seems to be your type of thing, and she although she starts looking at your muscles and says, actually she puts it away. She was about to grab a maul.
Hey, my muscles are not terrible. I got
she grabs this like two-handed, like, are you okay with a two-handed weapon? You were asking for a staff. To me, that's a two-handed weapon. She holds up this maul.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a maul.
Jesus. How? I appreciate the confidence, but I use my staff as my to cast my spells.
Okay. No problem.
That's what does that maul do anyway?
She kind of like she put I put it in a party sheet so you can read it.
Deliver.
There's that Great Club +1 in the party sheet or in the bag of holding we could sell.
Oh, Sacred Furnace. Oh man. What? It sounds cool, but it's a fucking malt. And also, I have to like hit people with my amazing armor. Man, that sounds really cool, but
yeah.
It'll be.
She says, "Look, you're coming back tomorrow. You're
malt.
coming tomorrow. I'll see if I can come up with a staff for you. I don't know. I'll see what the flea market has.
Okay, and if you have anything for me to browse and look through,
Hmm.
I am. It's a very impressive mall, and I'm honored that you offered.
Oh, I didn't offer.
Uh,
This is for sale. And she got.
oh, anybody can buy it.
They have the right amount of money. Yes.
Okay.
I was wondering if you might have any nice looking pointy weapons, like piercing weapons.
Piercing weapons. What do you mean? Like a bow or something?
No, I have a bow. Bows aren't pointy, arrows are. But just like a nice looking rapier or scimitar or
Okay. And
or a nice looking shield.
I don't have any shields. He does. She kind of points to third, and that's
No.
that.
I don't get along with that guy at all. Mm-mm.
Oh well. Let me see. Mm, I do have a pointy weapon. Okay. Well, I have a short sword.
I have one of those already.
Oh, but not like this one.
Oh, what is yours talk?
Um. Well, and she kind of like puts it on the table. Actually, this one does talk. It has this. it has the soul of an imp in it. I think it's Yafkeek or something like that. Mm-hmm.
What's Yafkeek like?
Well, you would have to get to know him if you're into that.
I'm tired of shields that want to get tossed into places and stuff like that.
Not a
What's this thing want?
It's a sword.
Yeah, I understand it's a sword, but what does it want? Is it gonna make me try to kill people all the time or something?
I know it doesn't like being stuck in its current predicament, but at the end of the day, it's an imp, so I'm pretty sure you could bend him to your will. The sword is pretty cool. It does a few things. If you like going invisible, it definitely grants you that ability.
Oh, that's intriguing. Well, the next impossible question is, how much is it worth?
Ah, well. How would you be paying gold or in other ways?
Oh, depends on the ticket. I have this pitchfork, and I put it down on the table.
Oh,
And I have this short sword, so +1 short sword.
okay.
And I reach into the bag of holding and grab a great club +1.
3 for the price of 1. Deal.
I look back at Vulcan.
I'm sorry, what? I was tending to my ring. I'm sorry, guys. I really wasn't paying attention. What'd you do?
A great club +1, a short sword +1, and a hellish pitchfork. I was kind of hoping to hold on to the pitchfork. Is it a 2 for 1 and some gold, or was that work or no?
Um, no, it's you said you put 3 weapons down. I'll take all 3.
I was showing you the options. Like,
For what? What's the trade here?
This sword.
well, that sword there.
It's a short sword +1. You're trading a great club for a short sword.
No. I have the great club, which I can't use, and I have a short sword +1, but he has a short. Well, is it a short sword too?
Yep. It's a short sword.
Yeah. Can you put it in the bag or into the thing so I can just have a look at it, or
Yeah,
no, it's not gonna show
It's
me?
in the part.
Oh, imp of string. Okay, I see
It's
it.
in the party.
Okay. I see it.
Oh, very rare. Oh, extra. What? That's awesome. Holy shit! This thing does a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
What?
I'll make the trade.
I think that's a fair trade. Walken's like, what? Why was I not paying attention? This is awesome. Geist, if
So-
you die, you have to leave this to me in your will. Third, if you have to kill Geist again, you're my witness.
Yeah. And where is the
I guess I'll ask her if she has
in the
like
bag of holding? You'll have to grab it out.
you know, I'm looking for something
Or I
to
can do it, I guess.
I'm looking for
Alright.
something to help me, be less vulnerable. And I have this cloak of protection.
You have
What?
a cloak of protection. You want something to be less vulnerable?
Yeah, if she has something that because she said I can come by tomorrow. Those are the things I was looking for, and also if she has something to help with my, that aids my spellcast some way, like like a trinket or something not necessary. It doesn't have to be a staff, like a powerful pearl that I've heard about.
You mean a pearl power? Just say what you want. Just
Yep. And the cloak of displacement if she has one. I don't know. I don't know if I can afford all this, but I
Oh my
man.
God.
well, number one is you pick one, and I'll try to get it for you. You can trying to get two specific items like that. It's kind of hard, especially we're in hell.
I guess since I gave Woken the ring, I'll probably need more spell slots, so the pearl power. That way I can put shit on his stuff. Does that make sense, Woken?
Wait, you want the ring back?
No. That if I have a pearl power, I get more spell slots, so I can put more shit on the ring.
Hell yeah.
Right? Does that make kind of works?
Okay.
I think so.
All right.
So I guess I'll do that.
All right. I will track down this pearl of power for you. But I'm going to need
Appreciate
you
it.
to track something for me down.
Ooh.
What would that be?
The price is simple. No money needs exchange for this pearl of power. I need the head of a devil.
That seems a easy trade.
Would you settle for this bottle of Balizu blood?
No.
I hear it's quite valuable. No. Okay.
No. I need the head of a particular devil, one that stole from me.
Oh. Please tell me their
Okay.
name is Smiler.
It's not a devil.
Oh, I guess you're right, huh? Yeah.
Smiler couldn't steal the hair out of his own ass. No. This devil, well, first of all, he's a warlord of a gang. I'll give you his exact coordinates. Bring his head and the pearl of power and the cloak of displacement will be here for you.
Wow.
Consider it done. I will do my best. Right, Woken? Thoradin, guys?
Yeah.
What?
We'll kill devils.
Yep.
I'm here
That
for
seems like a deal worth making.
What do you mean, me? What, man?
Um. Okay.
Good.
And Woken, what Oh, that squirrel, Woken.
What?
The squirrel gave you.
Scroll? Oh yeah. This scroll. Let me tell you about this scroll. It was crafted by the witch Tasha herself. And little secret, just between you and me, we don't have to exchange coin for this. But I've heard a rumor that Tasha is actually the daughter of Baba Yaga.
You see
How about that?
see her subtly cast a spell. I need you to roll a DC as she casts Zone of Truth.
No.
What kind of save is this?
I believe it's a Wisdom save.
As this bullshit meter appears over your head.
Okay. I have a ton of things open right now. You think it's a Wisdom save?
Yeah, I'm looking up
see.
spell specifics right now.
Must make a Charisma save.
Yeah, charisma.
Okay. I'm much better at those.
Yeah, so is she. She is a sorceress.
All right.
Well,
Here comes
man.
a 1.
Yeah.
That doesn't look very
Yes,
good.
So she looks at you and says, now.
You got me, Shade. Well, you can't blame me though, right? You've pulled that same trick on a bunch of people.
Yeah, no problem. I'll take the scroll.
Okay.
Here's fair trade. And she
Yeah, I don't know how much that scroll's
She
worth.
slides 2 gold pieces to you.
What the fuck? Woken.
Dude, I tried, man. You
Thanks,
can't
man.
roll 20s all the time.
And I'll ask you while we're here. Did you tell me a fib earlier?
Of course. Oh, I'm still in the zone, right? Damn it.
Take a
You
step back.
know,
Thank you for the effort, Woken. It's appreciated. I'll put the 2 gold pieces on my.
I'm not gonna answer your question, Shade, out of sheer I'm upset that you would even think of such a thing. You know what? We have to go, guys. Thank you for the trade, Shade. We will see you next time, and expect that devil's head in our hand. And I refuse to answer the question. And I walk out.
Cool. If you want direct
All right,
coordinates,
I'll walk out with Woken.
all right. And she says the coordinates. Just please ask Mahadi. Tell him that Shade has hired you for the bounty. Thank you.
Oh, will do. Thank you, Shade. Goddamn
Thanks.
zone of truth, piece of shit, mother.
Thanks for the
Woken.
welcome, Shade.
You're welcome.
Do you
You're
think?
welcome. Master.
Who's that?
Master.
Yes.
Yes. Finally, a strong master.
I thought you were asking if it talked, guys.
Yeah. Of course I'm strong. You can smell me.
I can't smell you.
Oh, okay.
But you can. I can see you. And he kind of like goes over everything he can do, and you can.
Really?
Hopefully, my cloak is really boring.
You can
And it
do
doesn't-
that?
Yes, absolutely.
Hmm. It's nice having somebody that talks. I mean, I'm glad to be your master.
Thank you, master.
So, Yaf, we'll call you.
Yes, that's fine. Yaf.
Yaf. I like small names. They work better for me.
Okay. My mother used to call me Fiki, but okay. Yaf is fine.
Yaf sounds better. Fiki is just too fiki for me. We'll get to work in a little bit. You just hang out here for a minute. I'll put him on belt.
All right. And you hang him up, and he stays quiet.
Woken.
Yes.
It's talking to me.
Oh man, you're a magnet for these things. My goodness. Well, you can ignore it, right?
Yeah, I can totally ignore it.
I mean, what are the odds that this is another item that's going to turn into a giant, like, pit fiend? I mean, come on.
Well, it's yeah, I guess I guess. Well, it doesn't sound really strong.
Is it nice at least? Does it give you good compliments? You know, tell you look pretty today, that type of thing.
It calls me master.
Oh, that's awesome. You know.
I don't really like that.
Oh, well, then just ask it. You know, like you're
Well,
a big
because
boy. You can use your
I
words.
used to have to call somebody else master, and I really hated that person. I killed them.
Oh, well, okay, that's a tad more serious. I remember you saying that. I'm sorry for my insensitivity. I'll tell you what.
As you guys are walking out, Gabrielle, you see Shade put away the maul, and next to where she's putting the maul, you see this finely crafted bow. And you can tell as you're walking out, the bow itself, the surface is etched in celestial ruins.
You got some.
As you walk out,
Probably speaks to. I wonder if people in prison. Seems like it's always demons in prison inside these weapons. Do you know, guys, what kind of entity is inside the sword of yours?
Kind of like your old owl.
Oh, imp.
Yeah.
Seems like
You-
a
You-
thing
you-
that devils like to do, imprison their own inside these weapons.
I can bring them out.
You can?
Yeah. That's what he told
all
me.
kinds of weapons, guys. All kinds of weapons.
But it only lasts for a little while.
Well, I
it's
hope
kind-
that when you do, he's on our side.
I hope he's just not a relative of yours. I'm not you, but I mean you're familiar.
Well, if he was, he would probably be a good imp. Right, Salafio? And I'll pet Salafio. Good imp. Or, good owl.
I'm not petting my sword. It's going to cut me.
Is that a euphemism, guys?
Well, my sword's bigger than yours, so...
Oh,
Seems to be a short
it
sword.
is. I have a
to me, guys.
dagger.
It's not bigger than Thurden. Look at the size of that. What is
Yeah,
Thurden? Thurden has a mace, right?
He's just trying to compensate for something.
It's got a
Wow, that-
huge knob in the end.
That's all
a dwarf
beard and
for ya.
confidence right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
What we lack in stature, we make up for in other ways.
Yeah. All I have is this very, very long and skinny thing. Staff.
Well, you're a grower, not a shower. Is that what you're saying?
Like,
All right.
well,
So-
we should make our way to like a vehicle shop or something. Maybe they will know about before we visit Mahadid. Perhaps they will know about the cog. Or
Well,
do you guys think we should visit Mahadid first?
I think
We
we
have-
should visit
we have-
Mahadid.
We have Vulcan, because Vulcan can probably wrangle us a ride.
That's true. Well, then let's go to Mahadid. And we need to get the coordinates of this devil that we should slay. Which
As you guys are walking, heading and talking, with your passive perception, guys, you notice this human male who seems to be talking to a shopkeeper, a dark elf. The dark elf seems to be a seller of like carpets and stuff. And you see this man.
Magic carpet.
He seems to be talking to him, and you guys keep walking toward that big central tent, and and as you're talking, you're hearing your fellows, and you're keeping an eye, you're observant, watching to see if anybody's tracking you. Farther ahead, you see a man talking to another shopkeeper. This shopkeeper seems to be selling all kinds of concoctions, like simple remedies and stuff like that. It's the same man. And
I'll stop in the middle of the street and look at one shopkeeper and then kind of squint, look back at the other one.
You see, as you look back, the man that you just saw in front of you, you see the silhouette of a man that looks exactly like him walking away, and it seems to be have a carpet, like he's like got a carpet tucked on his shoulder, carrying it from that shopkeeper. And the shopkeeper seems to be counting what looks like gold coins.
Okay, I'll really look around to see if I see any other, twins or relatives.
As you look around, you do see another human. This looks exactly like that individual, and he is pulling what looks like a mule. And you see him kind of like talking to the mule. You're good with reading lips, aren't you?
I'm not super observant yet, but
Okay. He seems to be.
Did he get his eye back? He did, right?
No, he hasn't. No, he didn't. But with his pastor.
I was thinking he was saying if I took an observant feat, but I didn't take observant.
So no, he just seems to be talking to the mule, and the mule seems to kind of like be resisting him a little bit. And you look back at that second individual who seems to be still bartering with the remedy vendor.
Okay, guys, stop.
What? What's the deal?
There's a lot of the same people around here.
Oh.
Same people. Like, what do you mean?
Triplets, or quadruplets, or.
And as you're talking, all of a sudden, guys, you hear and feel something nudge your leg. Bah! And you look down, and it's a goat, a very familiar goat.
Hey, is this a goat, Clyde?
Clyde?
It's Clyde.
Oh my god, I think I remember this goat. That's when I joined. When I joined your company.
Clyde's the best.
Clyde.
Ah!
I look around for.
How did he make its way to hell?
What's his name? Goran. And,
Yeah, and as you look around, you see Goran start walking up toward you, and he says, "We need to talk. Dara is somewhere in the Emporium."
Oh,
and
hell.
that's where we're gonna leave tonight's session.
Ah! Oh, man. All right. Yes, finally we've come across Dara. I was wondering when she was going to come back.
Oh, she's back.
Back again. Well, actually,
I'm not singing the rest of the song. Sorry for it.
Oh, man. I thought we were trying to get Azazel canceled on Twitch.
Don't worry, the one viewer, which I'm sure it's
one of us, yeah,
is watching.
DM, there's a giant club in the party sheet that needs to be removed. A great club.
Yeah, I thought I got that. I will take it out.
Just housekeeping thing.
Couple of items that you guys did see, and just for the shits and giggles, I'm gonna just share a few of the images. You guys saw like this warhammer that was kind of like sheathed in flames. You saw a great sword. Since none of you guys can wield great swords, I'll just give you this image. You saw this hanging.
Wow, that's not.
Oh shit!
Cool.
That one's got to talk to you too.
Probably.
Well,
You guys are really good at choosing the talking.
A morning star.
Oh, damn.
That's. Hey, that looks like Geist.
I,
Got one eye.
I will. These all look awesome, but I will never get rid of Vaz's dagger. It's too good. 3 Misty Steps a day. Okay.
Here's a few weapons like that.
I'm liking this instinct thing.
Yeah, that's
kinda
pretty
cool.
sweet.
All right, guys. Well, I hope you had fun.
Yeah, it's a bunch of
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
Definitely.
Cool. And I guess you let me know if you want to bring in that other guy, and we can make your character disappear.
Oh.
Make your other character disappear.
Man, I'm so torn, you know?
So it's up to you.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Well,
I
we
like
hate both.
Gabrielle.
You like Gabriel?
Yeah.
I like.
The other
I-
guy's
I-
an
I
archer.
like.
Yes.
Third
don't
inch.
think-
Third
I
inch
want you to
character's
still be
really
happy,
quiet,
so
but-
it's up to
It's
you.
up to you.
No, I know. I'm just so
Yeah.
divided.
If you're not having like a bunch of fun, then I mean, it is a game. You should have fun.
No, I know.
So
I'm having fun. I just I don't know.
Bring in a redneck.
I'll have you role play him for me.
I like the
Oh,
old man
shit.
soul coin. That was fun.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was awesome. Thanks.
you could take over anytime you want. As I was,
Yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely, Sonny. I will take over.
Oh,
there we
I was
go.
just assuming each of them were separate soul coins, which works because I had like dozens.
Yeah,
of
they
them,
are.
so-
They're. I got at least 50 personalities to choose from.
Oh my god.
I
Yeah.
told you the GM was schizo.
Yeah. I think you have to be schizo to be GM.
Yep, you do.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Mhm.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna hop off. I had a bunch of fun tonight. You all have a great
All
week.
right, yeah.
You
All
too.
Alright.
Have a great week, too.
right, guys.
All right.
Catch you next time.
Catch y'all next week.
Have a safe trip back there.
Yep. Be safe.
Yep.
All right, guys.
Thank you. So
All right.
far, we've been having a blast.